brainwash myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one help me, yeah. Now these bitches wanna selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hitting static, I'ma leave you hitting static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the a ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said, just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you died and you died, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A where we answer sporting questions from the chat. So get your questions in particular members in this lovely city of sarcasm. So yeah, like I said, get your questions in. This is not a solo one, so I'll be joined by the rest of the gang, the delinquents, the man them, the brethrens them. You already know what time it is, people. And of course, the main topic of conversation today and yesterday as well is this Bruno Fernandes versus Roy Keane as this conversation continues on. So it's now evolved from Roy Keane misquoting Bruno them responding, Roy Keane them responding in his Instagram post to now all types of different conversations surrounding. I've seen the Sir Alex Ferguson clip where we spoke about why he got rid of Roy Keane and people talking about what Bruno's done and how he's carried Manchester United and all this type of stuff. Really and truly, I should have done a video on it, but I didn't really care too tough. But I know you lot would have liked that, so maybe I need to lock into that. But yeah, like I said, mainly the main topic of conversation will be that. Any other questions you lot have, feel free to get in. Of course, there's transfer conversation. Of course, the World Cup is coming up. We know the New York Knicks have made the finals after beating the Cavs in the Eastern Conference. We got Game 5. We're doing a watch along for that of that OKC Spurs series as well, which I believe will go which will go 7 games. So yeah, like I said, get your questions in. And as always, before I start, big up to everybody supporting Sarcasm City TV. Let me say that again. Big up to everybody supporting Sarcasm City TV. I really appreciate it in whatever capacity you are supporting. Make sure you hit the like button on the video, though. Please make sure hit the pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm. So hit the like button on the video. Follow and share across all the socials. You can see it on the screen. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter and Instagram, people. So please retweet, like on Twitter/X, share on Instagram, follow across all the socials, and equally as important, subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Road to 17,000 subscribers. And again, if you are a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. And if you're kind enough to super chat, they're the 2 surefire ways to make sure we get to your question as well. We got Steve in the building, Young G Vikrins in the building. What you man telling me, man? You man good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good. I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, man. All blessed, man.
Apart from the scorching heat, everything's all good.
Hey, everyone enjoying. Make sure you're staying hydrated if you're in the UK. I hope because it's hot all across here. I got the fan on right next to me. So yeah, man. Make sure you're staying hydrated.
No, you're gonna say you got the milk right next to you. Affairs.
If I had the milk right next to me, I would not be on here.
Best advice I could give to anyone.
Yeah.
Make sure you're going outdoors and playing football. I'm being serious, people. Do if you live in the UK, do not stay inside your house for longer than an hour. It's not worth it.
See what Vikram said there about going outside and playing football. That is a youngster talking. Because I was at 101. That is a youngster talking. Because shout out to Billy the Goat. I was at a he put together a 1-on-1 football tournament. So it was a goalkeeper. You play one, like everyone was playing 1-on-1. There was like 20 people there, 24 people. And it was like a point if you scored and a point if you went past your man and scored as well. And I was watching because it was close to my house, and 2, I fucks with Billy the Goat. Shout out to Billy, one of the best streamers in the UK. And I was watching them not play, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to stay way away from playing football. Just the sheer pace and movement that was going on with these young G's playing. I was like, I can't do that. I was watching like, yeah, I ain't got a prep. I was like, yeah, this is Vikram's. I was like, yeah, these are
Vikram's. About having fun.
I was like, yeah, getting shit. I was like, these are Vikram's dons, man. I'm not involved.
No. You know, the worst part about all of it is you're just there, you know, trying to chill out. You know, you're not trying to go too hard on them. And then these guys are treating it like it's the fucking World Cup final, doing fucking sky tackles, doing last-ditch challenges, clearances off the line. They take it so seriously.
Because he filmed it. So because it was filmed, and I presume he's going to put it out as further content as well. And the winner won something. But I had to dip. That's why I was late to the watch-along, because I was there. So that's why I missed the first half of the Brighton game. Yeah. Because I was like, yo, I fucks with Billy. Let me roll up and see what he's saying. Eddie, what you saying, man? You good, family?
Good, buddy.
Yo, your mic's low again, fam.
Oh, y'all got me now?
Yeah, there we go. That's much better, man. What you saying, fam?
I'm good, man. Shout out to the dogs, man.
Oh,
there you go.
All right, let me get to the chat. Obviously,
you just had to ruin. There you go.
That's
Shout out
Steve,
Steve, you crazy motherfucker, you.
This guy is
That's
mad.
my
Big up,
dog, though. Shout out Steve.
Big up,
Yeah.
Blank.
big up Blank, big up SB, big up Nephew in the chat as well. Steve, I see you in the chat as well. Bets, big up Bets. Shout out Vader. I'll get to this as well, man. The GLE in the building. Make sure you subscribe. Hey, Dundada Black Diamond in the building. Yeah, man. You already know the CEO. The CEO of the cartel, man, the co-founder of the Carrot Cartel is in the building. It's him and
Come
Sheik.
on, man.
You know what I'm saying? They're the two right there. Yeah. All right. Let's see what. Let me get to this. Big up to SB. SB, I appreciate you for the super chat as well, man. Big up for real, because you've been supporting. Says big up, Flawless. Eid Mubarak to all the man them. Remember, this is crazy, man. Man said, please.
He's right. He's right.
Deodorant at the mosque, people, please. Deodorant everywhere, people, not just everywhere.
Wait. Deodorant?
Yeah, deodorant.
Whoa,
Not deodorant.
Whoa.
Oh my
Say
God.
that again?
Are you fucking being
Say
serious
that
right
again?
now? These lot are really trying to do this. So ignore
I've
it.
never heard
Ignore
someone
it, man.
pronounce deodorant.
Ignore it,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I mean, man. Deodorant. It is what it is. I'm black. I be butchering bad shit. We move.
All right.
I didn't know.
I
didn't know.
to make
Is that
sure.
how-
Just
is
want
that
to
how
make sure
people
that's
in
a
the UK?
flawless problem. Yeah, as long as that's a
it's
flawless
me.
problem,
Yeah.
and not
Yeah,
a
it's me.
countrywide problem, we're good.
Yeah. It's me, man. You lot know the vibes, man. Deodorant, and look how he
saying
smells.
y'all get away with calling chips crisp and all this other shit, man. I thought we had something else on the horizon.
Because you
dog. I
lot
didn't
say
know what to
potato
do.
chips and stuff like
They're
that,
just
don't you?
chips?
Yeah.
No, Flores, we're
Why
not even. No, the Flores, we're not going to entertain a conversation with people that call football soccer. We're not going to do it. It's not. It's not even.
I'm
We're not
sorry.
even going to. We're not even going to go there. We're not even going to go there.
Whoa,
It's not going to happen.
I'm sorry
I
that
refuse.
you're.
It's not
I'm
going to
sorry.
happen.
I'm sorry
Listen.
that the British invented the term soccer in 1870, and then
Yeah.
decided
Yeah,
to use
open
it.
up your page. Open up your history books to page 27, motherfucker.
Last time
Soccer
I checked,
Yeah.
no one here
You
calls it
mentioned.
that. Last time I checked, no one here calls it that. I only
Well,
hear that shit when I go
except-
to
First
except-
of all,
except the
if
British.
you didn't
Except
know
the
this,
British.
Steve and I are well-traveled Americans, so
What are we talking
we
about?
don't know about this soccer business.
Well-traveled
Okay,
American.
we don't know about this.
Right,
Real
as I was
world
saying,
views on this panel.
Yeah. Like, can I carry on with the super chat now?
For sure.
Thank you, man.
I still can't get over deodorant.
Yeah, it says you know what? Never mind. I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say, but Bill Flawless, Eid Mubarak to all the back. This coming from the US. This coming from Steve is rich. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
It's crazy.
No.
You know why?
is it good?
You know why? Because you know what? Never mind. Bill Flawless, Eid Mubarak to all the back. You don't want to go there. So like, can I just carry on with the super chat, please?
Let him cook. We'll allow it, Steve. We'll allow it.
Allow me. You know what I'm saying? This coming from a guy who eats like a 5-year-old trying to talk about my pronunciation. It's crazy. But we move. As I was saying. So you don't want to go there. Please not. Talking about being well-traveled and that. And you eat plain pizza.
I didn't say I was well-traveled. I am.
You try to critique me and you eat plain pizza.
Plain pizza is actually
Alright, so
plain pizza is out of
what
this
does
world.
pronunciation of words and eating have to do with each other?
Say that again. I'm just talking about just the difference, like let it slide. Same way I would let it slide.
Slide about what?
That's what it's like. You didn't have to pull me up on it, is what I'm saying.
I didn't. No.
You knew what I meant. I knew what I meant. Everyone knew what I meant. So next time you mispronounce it, I'm gonna make a big deal out of it. I'm gonna make a big deal out of it.
I just never heard someone say.
When it happens,
but it's okay.
I'm gonna stop the show and I'm gonna make a massive deal out of it. You knew what I meant. Vikram knew what I meant. Eddie knew what I meant. The chat knew what I meant. Everyone knew what we meant. What we talking about?
Never heard someone say it that way. That's all.
I can't confirm or deny that I knew what you meant.
I've never known someone to. I knew what he meant by what he was saying about, like, in regards to the sun. I've never known someone who eats like you. Here we are. I don't make a big deal out of it. I've never. You just eat plain stuff. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about here? I've never done that, but I don't make a big deal out of it. What we doing?
It's just fascinating.
All right, cool. And I think it's fascinating the way you eat. That's fascinating to me. It's very strange, but I don't make a big deal out of it. I don't know no one else on the globe who eats like you, but here we are. But we move. As we were saying, that's facts. I don't know anyone on the globe that eats like you know, but I don't make a big deal out of it. We all knew what he meant, but next time you mispronounce some words, I'm gonna make a big deal out of it. Same way it's calm. As we were saying, Lockhead's, yeah, man, I'm gonna make sure I remember this. I got a good memory. Lockhead say United paid 100 million on one player minimum. Where did Lockhead say that? SB. And big up for the super chat as well, man. Appreciate it. Big up. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat. Big up to Blank as well. Says pay the tax. It's free. Like the video. Hey, appreciate it, Blank, man. Appreciate SB. Appreciate Blank for both super chats, man. Appreciate all. SB don't start nothing, but I appreciate it. Big up every single time, man. Big up. Appreciate the second super chat as well. Shout out SB, shout out Blank, because they constantly supporting with the super chats. Appreciate it. Big up to Vader, says Ladro, flawless in the crew. Shouts to Vader. They'll be on tomorrow, people, with the United City show. The Glazers and Ineos were brilliant to not sell Bruno. Do you guys agree? No, I don't agree.
Let me deal with this Vader brother right here. This guy, he's upset. The cone supremacy is over.
Sorry, Jess.
The cone supremacy is over, people. Them cone drills that Pep used to run every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday to bore men out of the game of football. It's done, people. Football is healing. This is why it comes with this foolishness in the chat. We talking about the Glazers and Ineos. Brilliant not to sell Bruno. People, don't ever fall for this brother's tricks. He's a clever one, this Vader guy. But when you're experienced, when you understand life, when you are a bullshitter like myself, you can see the bullshit a mile away, people. Don't take this question for being valid. Take it for agenda. He's trying to get a rise out of us. And he won't. He won't. Because he will forever have to deal with the understanding that you bottled the league to Arsenal on the way out. That is forever on your CV.
Yeah.
You bottled the lead to the bottlers.
Yeah.
And Pep left this game in his last game against OT getting spanked. We move.
By the way, I needed to add to Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, by the way. Not Arsene Wenger, not prime Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. With a front line that didn't even have a player above 10 goals apart from Victor Mediocres, by the way. Just had to
with how much spent in the January transfer window?
Was it 200, 300 mil?
200
So they spent all that just to get second place, huh?
Yeah.
Don't think we forgot about them 115 charges coming through as well.
I'm seeing bad shit on Twitter about that. Is that real? I hope so.
The sauce was the sun.
There was no. It's just a bunch of ITKs that's been sent.
Wishful thinking.
The source was hand of Arsenal. There weren't no one like legit. Nothing ain't happened. There still ain't been there. Still ain't been a date. But to answer this question, Vega, no, I don't think so. Because I stand by it, and people always miss out the key context with that. The money that was offered for him. There's no player last summer that I wouldn't sell for 100+ million. I go one further. There's no player at Manchester United I wouldn't sell this summer for 100+ million.
Manu?
Yeah, it's 100+ million. Yeah,
and plus for us, people just again, people talk like this Bruno guy is just irreplaceable. No, but they keep talking like these players are irreplaceable. None of these players in this modern game are irreplaceable. None of them. If they sold him for that money and brought in 3 midfielders, sure, maybe we'd lose like goals from him individually or assists from him individually, but the team would get better. So the results would pretty much be the same. People just think that, get rid of one player and then you'll all fall apart. No, what if you replace that player with 2 players that can do the job?
People do the same thing with managers, Vic.
You can't get anyone better.
Yeah.
You can never do better.
I seen Jesus. I seen on Lawless's channel, the West Ham fan. He's having an answer. Shout out Lawless. Funny guy, good, very good at what he does. He had to answer a fucking question about Moyes, and that's why the reason West Ham are getting relegated. And he was like, "Yo, what are we saying? Does Moyes have to stay at the club for 100 years? We just can never sack him? And how did Sunderland get fucking Europe without Moyes? It's like some people are so tied to managers and players.
I'll give you an example. Your club, the Newcastle lot. Like, they keep talking about Eddie Howe this, like you can't move on from Eddie Howe. Well, if people forget to, forget the history, Bournemouth had Eddie Howe. They got rid of him because they weren't improving.
And they didn't get Europe.
In Europe.
They didn't get Europe under Eddie Howe.
Nope. They were never even close. They were all right.
How did Bournemouth get Europe under a different manager not named Eddie Howe?
Yeah. How come they moved on?
I mean, to be fair, didn't they go through like a couple of managers before they went to Areola?
No, but the point is they didn't just stick with him just because look at where he's taken us. He's taken us from.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sentiment is the only reason for keeping Bruno.
I was just using them most as an example. I was only just using them most as an example because it's been time since he was at Bournemouth, because I know there was like at least 2 managers before that. Before I think Areola came in. That's what I was thinking, to be honest. But
no, they did, and those managers weren't good enough either, so which is why they moved on. No. But that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Keep moving on from managers until you find the right one. It's not rocket science, because no one would have thought that that Areola was going to come in and take Bournemouth to in Europe. No one would have thought Michael Carrick was going to get third with the same squad that everyone thought should have been in a relegation battle. No one thought that. No one thought the Sunderland manager would do what he did, like you lot said. No one thought Keith Andrews was going to finish 9th. Maybe there are managers out there. Yeah, go on.
Maybe because everybody knows from last season, I've been very high on Bournemouth for a very long time. So I was saying they can actually. So I've been actually one of the. Obviously, I'm in the minority when it comes to this, but I've been saying that they can actually push through Europe considering how bad the league is.
Me and you both.
I remember last season having the conversation. But Sunderland, definitely didn't see that coming, to be honest. And you just got to give credit to them to be able to go and do that.
Yeah.
So, sorry, go on. Say what you're going to say.
But that's what happens when you actually recruit properly and you have a manager that isn't a complete bozo. It's not rocket science. You recruit good players and you have a manager that isn't a bozo, and you'll get good results. Yeah, go on.
No, that's cool. Just want to get back to this now, but you was having a conversation. It's calm. But yeah, as I was saying, Veta, yes, there's no one like Steve just said there. Maybe potentially is probably the only one. But yes, at that point, there was no one I wouldn't sell. And this summer for 100+ million wasn't necessarily of Bruno, so no. And here the thing is, I didn't watch the actual podcast. Was it his decision? It was his decision, right? He chose not to leave. So it wasn't as Veta. Did you watch it? Maybe you know something I don't, Veta.
Wait. You're saying you wouldn't sell any of these players for 100 million?
No, I'm saying I would, is what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The opposite. This the opposite. I'm saying I would sell.
He
100 million came in for Lawman. You're checking
100 plus, and bear in mind, for him, it wasn't even 100 million. It was 100 plus. Yeah, someone I rate Lamens. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, someone says you can get 100 million if you can't go and replace. With that money, let's say it's 120 because that's what it was reported. You can't sell the men's for 120, go get a goalkeeper who's equal or better, and then go and get other players to make your team better. Then something's wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not just bypassing that type of revenue. Maybe, like I said, potentially Maino, and that's again that tests my resolve because I rate Maino highly, yes, but 120.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, just to give it like an example of someone you wouldn't. You could just say, yeah, sure. Maine is the only one I wouldn't.
Yeah, he's potentially like I rate Cunha highly, but 120 million for him is like all right. Or you like pick a player.
It could be anyone.
Yeah, pick up, especially off the back end of that season as well. Go on.
Because of Roman Amorim, he stayed. Bruno, that's it.
Yeah,
because of Roman Amorim, he stayed.
Because the board left it in their hand. I don't understand why the board left it in their hands. But that's a whole different conversation. Makes no sense. I don't get that. I don't get why a player deciding or if not. Why are you not this? Well, all right.
Yeah, but no, it's the same board that that ended up sacking him because of what he said instead of the actual results, and then they got lucky with a manager that was actually half decent, and now everyone's giving them the credit for it. Ain't crazy how life works. The guy got 16 points out of the last 18 available, but they're getting all the credit.
Big up Blank for the super chat for the next one. Appreciate it. Says Asna has 5 letters. So does pagan and cheat.
Look, man. I mean, I hate Arsenal. I hate Arsenal as the next man, but I'll just call it how I would act if I won. If I cheat to a chip, and you can't prove it or sanction me for it, cry more.
Yeah,
no, that's what it is. It's like it's the same thing with the OKC discourse here. You know all about with the free throws and the floor post. Bro, You think I give a damn? Like, please, like, I want Shea. I want. Like, no, I've been saying this. I want Shea to shoot 50 free throws again. I don't give a damn what you guys call him. Can I get the chip? give me the chip. We carry about all the allegations after we won everything, right? But I don't give a shit, man.
Sucks for the rivals, yeah.
Hell yeah,
but
we don't give a damn.
You like, again, what can we do about it? That's what
a wise man once said, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard enough." Yeah, someone once said that. I don't know who said it.
Yeah, hey, that's what I'm saying. Like shout out Southampton, like they tried, but they didn't do well enough.
I told you, Jess, that's your fault, man. See that?
Hold on. Bro, that's not my fault for my guy not being able to. Bro,
Southampton, they need. Southampton ain't even the best example.
No. Talking about you relegated and then kicked out, man. That's you, man.
But how was it my fault? No, but how was it my fault? Yeah, that how was it my fault that they? How was it my fault that the manager shows an interim coach to go to the which team was again? Middlesbrough's training ground. Not only takes probably the most hideous spy pitch of all time, but then uses his own credit card to buy a copy there. How was it my fault?
These dumb motherfuckers never heard of a drone.
Yeah,
this is what
I don't know.
Like I said, that's what happens. Yeah, you know what that is, Eddie. That's the Peter and Jess judge. That's what that is.
Nah, I'm not having it. Nah. This is not my fault.
That man hopped on the side. Here's the craziest part. That man hopped on the Southampton bandwagon. They got relegated, left the bandwagon. Southampton won 14 games in a row. That man jumped on the bandwagon, talking about promotion. They won the semi-final of the playoffs. Then they even make it to the playoff final because they got kicked off.
They beat Arsenal.
Yeah,
they beat Arsenal
in the cup. Back on the, yeah, man, I'm telling you.
When we beat Arsenal, nobody gave us credit.
Yeah, because you were
everybody give credit. Everybody give credit.
No, I've been there in spirit the whole time.
That's all right.
One more thing is no. One more thing is they have to get punishment. They have to get punishment because of they not cheated well. Bro, why they have to get more punishment not cheating well? Why are they like that? If you want to cheat, go and cheat like a king. Don't cheat like that.
And the thing is, that's what don't make no sense with that though. They played however many games. You have data on them. You've played them twice in the season. Like, what are they doing in that training session that's that much different?
You know what it is here? Because apparently, this is what the managers said.
Yeah, we'll talk to the. You know what? Yeah, let's talk to the Southampton fan. Sorry, my bad. Go on,
Nah, his explanation was here that this is what everybody else. He was saying that how everybody in the league was doing the same thing, so he thought he could do that as well. But of course, nobody was doing that shit, or everybody else would have gotten caught cheating as well.
Nah, I don't even agree with that.
Or maybe nah. This is what he said. Ain't nobody believing that. That's the thing. Ain't nobody believing that. I just think the guy that actually went there to go and spy on them just did a horrific job. Because I'm sorry, man. You couldn't just go. You couldn't just go to like a match and go and watch them and shit. Like I don't get that.
A drone, bro.
Like I would love to know what the report was like. What was he actually filming? Like, what were they doing in training that was
the funniest thing is here, out of the 4 games that they spied for, they only won one of them and lost 2 and drew 1. So that all that spy didn't even work out in the end, which is the funny part. But hey, the manager gets sacked. I think his career's over. Definitely the guy who was spying on his career is definitely over. So that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know.
He's intern.
It was dumb.
Yeah, that was exactly
that. Bro, I'm looking.
Go on, Eddie.
I'm looking at these pictures of this fucker, and I'm just like, bro, you have no ethics when it comes to this cheating shit.
Exactly, yo.
Rule number 1 of cheating is don't allow yourself to get caught, bro. And for you to be in plain view of a camera, bro. It's amateur hour. So you deserve it.
No, I was just saying that Hey, but welcome to the world, man. Like, welcome to the 9 to 5 life. It's what it is.
Any Southampton fans that happen to be watching, you know who to blame, man. Peter and yeah, back to the super chat from Blanca as well. Yeah, relegation and then getting kicked out is mad. Right,
we will be back.
They won the league fair and square, man. Like, that's what that is. Like, I don't look for Arsenal to enforce the rules. I look for the officials to enforce the rules. It's like when United got that terrible handball against, who was it? The Embremo one, Vikram.
Well, Forest.
That was a clear goal.
Like Wolfie was like, oh, it was to be in Saeed. It was you, Saeed. It was you, Flo. Was I out there? That was on me.
No, but what you have to understand
that wasn't on me. Like, I'm not out there. Like, would they have done the same thing? Yes, but it's on the officials. And we watched Embremo catch like it was NBA. It's like a steal. We watched him.
I was about to say something disrespectful. I'm gonna chill. Go on.
Thank you, Eddie. Well, yes.
You look like Cameroonian LeBron from the transition.
I be forgetting you work with some of these people, so I'll be chilling. I'll be like,
yeah. Thank you. But yeah, so but that's not on me that he didn't do that. So it's the same with Arsenal. If Arsenal can crowd the box with the friggin' entire team and block the goalkeeper, and the officials don't do anything, guess what? That's on the officials. Like, that's how I look at it in regards to big ups there as well. Big up to Blank for this super chat as well. He says Bruno ain't irreplaceable. Yes, he shines bright in a certain system, but one good season and people think he's great. He's got bare deficiencies. Yes, like Blank, I've been saying this. Like, I don't think he's irreplaceable. Number one, yes, he has things he's great at and some great attributes, and then he has very, very bad deficiencies. But hey, Eddie, you know what? I'll leave this one to you. 1 second. My connection moving buggy. I'm jumping out, jumping back in 1 minute.
But yeah, even the good season thing, it's not even a good season. It was half a good season. Because from September to January, everyone was saying get him out the football club. We should have sold him in the summer. And now all of a sudden he goes on a run when Carrick came in, and suddenly he's the best thing since sliced bread. It's just football's a very what have you done for me lately sport. And now everyone's just rewriting history, acting like he's been good the whole season when he hasn't. Me and Flawless watched the first half of the season. Sure, you could say Amarim tax, but the guy was still dreadful. I watched those games, and I watched our midfield just getting bypassed every single game because this guy has no defensive awareness at all. Like, we're not just going to ignore that.
But then wouldn't you argue that is not his position, though?
Yeah, but even I'll give you an example. Even Mason Mount plays in the same position as him. When Mason Mount was in midfield, we weren't just getting run through the same way.
Yeah, but I feel like Mason Mount. But I feel like because the formation that you guys were playing on the Ambron was like the 3-4-3, right? And it wasn't only just only the midfield two. That was only the midfield two. I would say that in that formation, even though Mount doesn't fit into that midfield either, at least he's a bit more natural to that than Bruno. I feel like. Just trying to try.
I'll be honest, it's not an excuse. I'll tell you why it's not an excuse. Because this guy was still just turning the ball over recklessly. Oh yeah, that part. When we knows that we've got no cover, like every time he turned the ball over in that system, a team was already in our final third. That's how easy it was, and he kept doing it. But if Mount plays the simple pass, that's the thing. And it would have been better for the team. Obviously, maybe we still would have been crap. I'm not saying we wouldn't have, but I'm saying the performances. When the manager isn't helping you, you got to do the basics right. And he wasn't even doing that. Yes, I do blame that on the manager. I do blame that on the manager as well. But bro, there's no excuse for just turning it over.
I'm not really necessarily
he had in that half of the season alone. Yeah, it was mad.
I mean, I'm not really necessarily making excuses. It's more so the fact that I just don't believe that, knowing the type of player that he is, knowing that he wants to be out there spamming passes, spamming shots, spamming crosses, having a player like that with these tendencies, knowing that this is not a young player that we're speaking about. We're talking about an old player. So this is not something that's just gonna go and change all of the.
Yeah, because it's his brain.
I feel like so for me, it was always the thing for me. Then I understood why he was playing in there, because you needed some sort of level of ball progression, even if you understood what type of player he is. But I just always felt like this was the wrong idea of even to do it in the first place. That's why I was thinking, why was he not willing? Why wasn't he willing to play Manu?
I disagree with that. It's not even about ball progression. It's about ball retention. That's why I said most of the blame goes on the manager, because you're playing a brother in central midfield that has the least amount of ball retention in the entire squad. and then you're wondering why game in, game out, we're constantly just getting cooked. Yeah, go on.
But you can see why he did it. Yeah. You can see why he did it though, because to Judge's point, he trusts Bruno on the ball. Like the way that Amarin processes Bruno's talents was that I can give him the responsibility of playing the ball from this area of the pitch, which was bullshit. It was never. There's a reason why everybody who's ever watched United with Bruno Fernandes has said, you get him further up the pitch because you understand he's going to turn it over. So you'd rather have him turn it over in the top half or the top third, than the back where it's an easy counterattack from where he gives the ball away. And he has no positional discipline. So that's what happened to when Casemiro. You watched it with Ten Hag. That's why people. Again, I've had the challenge for this the end of the season has been to ensure that I don't talk shit about Bruno because it's so natural for me to tell you how bad of a footballer I find this guy to be.
He's the total opposite to what you are a fan of as well.
You feel me? Because he can't dribble. He cannot dribble. I've never seen him put a couple moves together and get past somebody. If he has space, he can do something cute and create an advantage for himself. That's about it. But Bruno is going to be Bruno. So it is imperative that the manager you get has a system that protects his team from Bruno, which is what Carrick did. And
that's it in regards to it. So blank and that's why when people will hear Eddie or Vikram or me or someone else criticize him and they don't hear everything we say, they'll just take bits and pieces. Because that's one thing I've noticed with the Bruno conversation is they'll remember the stuff they disagree with, but the things they happen to agree with me on, they don't remember. Oh, I didn't know you said that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Always remember the stuff that you strongly disagree. Everything I said you strongly disagree with on this topic, But then the stuff where you're like, I agree with you, I can understand you didn't hear me say that. But people just hear people tunnel vision with him. I don't know. I do know what it is because he gets goals and assists, and that just blinds so many people. As long as you score goals and you get assists, there's no way you can be a detriment to the team. That's a lot of people's a lot of people do football, which is absolutely batshit crazy. As I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can get a goal and an assist and be terrible in a match. You can be an attacker and get no GNA and be man of the match. I've watched it happen on countless occasions. Don't necessarily have to do those things. So that's how I look at it. But with him, and because we've been so bad, people kind of cling to his stats as a trophy or an award or something good. But he has his deficiencies. But Eddie said, Carrick minimized it. Hey, you know what? You're creative, so let's just put you in the final third. You'll never hear me criticize about Bruno being in the final third. It's what Eddie spoke about, and Vikram mentioned it. His ball retention at times, his ability to he just don't manage games. He plays the same way all the time. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen
all the time
play the same. If you blanked out, you made it black and white, so I didn't know who United was playing, and you blacked out the score and the time. He plays the same way 100%. Whether we're 3-0 down, whether it's 0-0 and we're chasing the game in the 10th minute or we're chasing the game. Well, not chasing the game. It's 0-0 in the 10th minute or we're chasing the game in the 80th minute. I'd never forget vividly where I would mention this when I was on Rance's channel when we played Bilbao in the semi-final. We was under the cosh against Bilbao.
That was the first half, innit?
Yeah, the momentum was with them. Yeah. They hit the bar twice. They hit the bar from a corner after a free kick. It came out to Bruno.
First thing he does.
The area. And I said verbatim on the watch along, Bruno, please don't give the ball away. We are under the cosh. Find the player. You know what he does? Hoofs it. Gives it right back to Bilbao. That's just him in a nutshell. There's no game awareness. I'm saying this, watching it, saying we are under the cosh at Bilbao. The momentum was clearly with him. Bear in mind, they just hit the woodwork twice. They've just hit the woodwork a split second earlier. Control the football on the edge of the area, win a foul or find your teammate. No, just long ball.
Right, see what you just said there, Flores. I'll take that game and copy and paste it from September to January. That's why we were crashing it on him. That was every game in September till January. That's what he was doing. And it was even worse because when you're in midfield, centre midfield, you don't get away with that as much.
No,
but this is where
the only person who we weren't crashing out on in that whole time, from when Amrim was in charge, was probably Mbeumo.
He was the only one scoring.
He was the only one scoring. Everybody else, we said, get them the fuck out of here. But then, again, because we've seen shit managers for such a long time, our principle, at least on this channel, has always been, if I can point at most of the players on that pitch and say they're playing fucking terrible, that's on the manager. If I can point at 2 to 3 and say they're not about it, that's on them. That was the thing with Amrim. It was like, bro, your system is trash. You're in front of the camera, you're a dickhead. Nothing was working. And so as a result, Bruno was on bullshit that he usually was when we were 15th with this dude, man. Mm-hmm. It's not like when we were 15th, Bruno was ahead of the curve. You know, he was getting the plaudits he was getting now. No. He was getting cooked. Yeah, so, yeah, bro, with United, bro, like it's real simple in playing for me. That's how it goes down. Yeah. And Bruno, I've been crashing it on him.
Yeah. And just to your point where you say about mentioning him, like, yes, I took that into consideration, like what Amrim was doing in the system and where he was playing, so I didn't crash on him heavily. There's still times that I'm still critical. Like, for instance, people forget opening day of the season, you know, the corner we conceded from against Arsenal.
Yeah, I remember the game.
We fired the pass into Euro and then it was a corner, Bruno, but people forget that. Yeah. People don't remember that. Like, I remember that. They fired in the ball at Euro. Why? Yeah.
And again, Flores, that's where it comes in. We can blame the manager. We all know that manager was absolutely useless. But there's just certain things you can still do as a player, like simple passes. The manager's not in control of that. The manager can't tell him. The manager's not telling him to hoof it when we're under pressure like that against Bilbao, straight back to them. He's not telling him to do that. That's all him.
But that's the thing I feel like just maybe misunderstood, because I'm not saying these things. Because this is where I feel like partly is kind of misunderstood, because it's not these are not the things that I was defending, because 100%. These are things where just the regular stuff where you expect any play, even if it's the centre back, to go and make that play, make the right decision in them moments. So when he makes like a mistake or a decision like that, 100% is on him. I'm just more so saying is that I think you gotta, like, I look at in a situation like that where when you know you have a player like that, it's like, I'll put it in an example. Imagine playing a 4-3-3. You know that you number 6, the lone 6, is not good dealing with the ball under pressure, but you're still continuously playing a number 6 who can't deal, and lone 6, by the way, deal with under pressure. So imagine continue on doing this and doing it and doing it. Of course, you're gonna see it on a consistent basis that this player is just not gonna go and be able to do it. That's why I agree 100%. When it comes to the simple decisions, and when he was messing them up, 100% I agree with you guys. I just feel like when you know you have a player that has certain tendencies, and you put them into probably the worst position that he could be playing at,
facts.
I just think you gotta blame the manager way much more than the player in the aspect. Even if I still think you can still criticize the player, personally.
Oh, I
say it's like
Eddie, before you go,
bro.
Eddie, just hold that thought. Big up Northside for the raid as well, man. Shouts to everyone joining over from Northside. You lot, make sure you subscribe to my G Northside as well. I know he happy as shit. I've seen his videos talking about, could Arsenal build a dynasty? What a prick. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to my brother Northside. I'm just hating people. I'm not gonna lie, but make sure you subscribe to Northside LDN, man. For real, just straight hate. Like that was so.
I seen his video on that brother Stricto, Chef's Kiss, Northside Chef's Kiss.
Go on, Eddie. Say what you was gonna say.
Yeah, but no, I say it with like, because I used to teach, and it's like I can find the positives in a bad student. Yeah, and if I get that student to maximize the positives, I've done my job.
Literally.
If you're a manager and you have a player like Bruno, okay, your creative mind. Let me build a midfield that helps you be you. And you can see that's what Carrick did with Kobe and Casemiro. Kobe's disciplined, Casemiro's disciplined. They played in a pair. They let Bruno run around like a kid without a leash. and he made magic happen this season. That's cool. The hope is that he can be a bit more controlled. That's the hope. But that's in hope, people. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's still a badass kid. Right?
Yeah.
He's still going to draw questionable things on the desk. He's still going to steal shit.
He's going to draw another kid's drawings.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to cheat. Yeah. Right? This is what he does.
He's so fucking
He's a prick. He's a little prick. Right? So you notice and you acknowledge it, but you can't let it derail the rest of the classroom. Yeah, that's what makes you a fucking brilliant one.
Yeah, that
is if you let him derail the rest of the classroom, that's on you. That's not on the kid.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes, bro.
Nah, agreed. 100%. Big up Blank for that super chat. Big up for the next one as well. I appreciate you, Blank, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Shout out to Zare in the building as well. I think he's turning his camera on. We'll give him a sec. Yeah, there he is. Yes, Zare, man. Big up every time. Shout out to Zare in the building. You know, make sure you subscribe to Zare Talks as well. I like everyone's links in the title. What's you man's thoughts on players giving interviews like Bruno did with a diary of a CEO on his thoughts? Same. Some can be respectful. Then you get CR7s with Piers Morgan. Well, CR7s is different with Piers Morgan. We knew what that was. We knew that was gonna be a tell-all. I've just left Manchester United. I'm pissed at the club. I'm pissed at Ten Hag. I'm pissed at ex-players. And people applauding him for saying things that anyone who's a fan of Manchester, he just said nothing that we didn't know. Everything like I've been to Manchester United's training ground, just on the out, not even inside the building, the outskirts. I could tell you that it needed updating. Like it's not, it's just the same. I could tell you that shit. Like this is nothing new. United far behind on the pitch. Yes, we know. United have bad mentality. Yes, do the owners really want what's best for the football club? No. Probably not. Like, again, he didn't, but people applauded him because he spoke out. But when he first got here and he had that season and he scored all the goals and he finished 7th, he didn't say shit. But that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, in regards to the Bruno one, I'm not fussed. Players doing interviews. As long as it don't affect the team in a negative way, I'm not really too fussed. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I don't know what else Bruno said in that interview. It's only the only what's the word I'm looking for? The only thing that's come from it that people have mentioned is him responding to Keane. No one said any, and him apparently turning down 200 million or whatever for moving. But I don't, like I said when I was on before with rants and these things, I don't care for Bruno like that to watch his interview. Like he's not that much of an interesting character and an interesting player. That's nothing to do with his talent. Because there'd be players who are less talented who I might watch because I'm like, all right, they're entertaining. But there's
like Neil Maupay.
Yeah, but
yeah, like if Neo Maupay did an interview, yes, I'm gonna watch. 100%, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, if he does an hour interview, I'm gonna to hear what he has to say. Like that's of something. I'm not saying if Casemiro was to do so. That's of note. Like there's certain players, like I'm like, yes, I would definitely take an interest to because I watch them now, even though a lot of them are not playing. But I don't think it really makes a difference, to be honest. I don't think he said anything negative about Manchester United in it. I don't believe so.
Yeah, people, and even if he did, like, fellas, really, who cares, man? Like, people care about these players for what they do on the pitch. Off the pitch stuff is whatever. We have to be real. Most of the best players we've ever seen are all dickheads off the pitch. It doesn't matter because no one cares. What they do on the pitch is what matters. Look at Giggs. Look at Cantona. Look at just any most of your favorite players, bro. Off the pitch, they were doing madness. Look at Rooney. Like, bro, what they do in their own time is their business, man. People would care too much about like other man's personal lives, man. I've never got it because of this internet thing. Like, even when people like, you know, like those people that, you know, they show their entire lives just on social media in general, like they show vlogs, all of that. Like, that stuff is cool, but I've never cared about someone else's life that much to be tuning into. But here's my vlog. Here I went to Tesco today and did this. I went to Asda. I don't care.
Nobody cares.
I don't give a shit. It's about what happens on the pitch, innit? So what they do in their own time is their business, innit?
Well, yeah, like I said, because if he would have said anything wild in it, I'm sure it would have, like, people would have said. So the biggest news that's come out of it is him responding to Roy Keane, and he was respectful. That's the thing is with Keane, like he didn't say nothing wild, and Keane did misquote him, but Keane gonna be an asshole about it. I just doubled down, even though he was wrong. Like it was funny what he said. But the Instagram post, he was wrong. He misquoted him.
Yeah, that quote was good, man. That quote was absolutely.
I laughed. When I seen it, I laughed. But I'm like, yo,
it wasn't just a quote. It was the image of the donkey.
Yeah, Like,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
you misquoted him, like, because Bruno didn't actually say what you said. So Bruno will probably respond at some point, and Keane will have his say when he's on the
He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead, but Keane's a made man, so he can say whatever the hell he wants.
Well, so I'm just
like, this is literally one of the greatest captains the Premier League has ever seen, saying, "Yo, this dude is a clown. He's not really like that." That's pretty much what he's saying. When you bring out a quote talking about in this era, donkeys are like lions, whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah, he said, he said too much attention. Yeah, too much attention makes donkeys think they're lions.
That's what I'm saying. It's clear as day. He's telling you, like, yo, he pretty much said, I would have fucked this brother up if I was still playing.
Hell yeah.
Calling a donkey is crazy.
I love it though, because like, bro, like I told you already, man, like guys be complaining about how there's no personality in the sport here. There's no players do not impress themselves, but the moment they go on the mic, you guys just get angry. You get offended. Like, I don't give a damn what guys say on the microphone, man. As long as you keep it, as long as you just keep it calm, it is what it is.
Yeah, as long as it's not negative. Go, Steve. Go on.
I just don't like motherfuckers like Rabiot, who are fucking women basically, and they're all dramatic and shit. I don't like personality. I don't want this fucking.
All right. Steve, let's get here, because what did
Rabiot strays is hilarious.
What did Rabiot do? Obviously, there's a clip on the extra channel of Steve talking about this. What happened with Rabiot? I forgot. Wait. You didn't like him before that happened, though, right?
I haven't liked him. I haven't liked him.
He's never liked.
What is it? Because for you to not like someone, they did some shit. So he did that shit. What Keane said about
I just seen what you man talking about. Yeah, brother just doesn't like his life. That's
bro, it's the World Cup shit with his mother, and that she's falling out with fucking people, and the way he left PSG to go to Juve, and then he's got so many comments at Juventus about fucking. He's just he's just an unlikable guy.
Oh wait, are you talking about Rabiot?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, Steve. You know when I look at Rabiot, he reminds me of Goretzka. I'm not joking.
Nah, because at least Goretzka's a tryhard.
No. Listen, I'm not talking about like the person. I'm talking about the player. They're literally the same profile. It's not good, but
but Goretzka, LA Fitness Goretzka is just a fucking failed roidsman. It is what it is. He's a tryhard. He's a tryhard.
Okay, no, hey, listen, good luck. Hey, him and Rabiot together in AC Milan.
Hey, but you know,
LA Fitness Goretzka don't fucking bitch and moan and get his mother.
Yeah, he actually doesn't. To be fair, he took that.
Bro, like the guy.
His mother is his agent. Like, what the fuck? That's a recipe for disaster. And his mom's just and his mom is just
bro, it's just with Goretzka, like half of the Germany team, and they all come from like middle class families, so they're good in it. They're just gonna be out there, play football, and just wait till their career is over.
But no, Rabiot is just out there. I don't like Rabiot because Juve fans. For years I was arguing with them on Twitter, like, this guy's shit. I'm same way with Locatelli. They vastly overrate Locatelli. Guy sucks. Guy absolutely sucks. Like,
yeah, why is everyone saying he's amazing this season all of a sudden?
I don't know, but they do that with players. That's why they
when you I feel like I can explain that. I feel like it's more of a thing of when the team is starving and you see like a player just perform above everybody else standards, you think that it's amazing. I think it could be generally just that. I'm not.
Oh my days!
But no, he's just a drama queen. That's Rabiot. His whole
impression was generally that was totally hilarious.
Just an irritating nuisance.
Because I was on the Twitch and like just watching. I was like, yo, he just crashed on Rabiot for no reason. And that's
that shit was hilarious. Shout out to Pride, man. Some of them clips is good. People talking about, they wouldn't play for their rivals for $200K a week. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, man. Oh, he's jumping in. Nonsense. Big up Blank as well for another super chat. Appreciate you, Blank. Says, I feel Mason Mounts only used to be used as a litmus paper to tell if a manager is cheeks, if they rate him, sack him, if not, give him time, proven chance. The thing is, as much as we don't like it, the reason why managers like Mason Mount, like Eddie mentions all the time, try hard. Yeah, he's a try hard, and he's gonna follow instructions to a T. He's gonna be the model professional. He ain't gonna complain. about lack of game time, or even if you play him out of position. If Carrick told Mount play at right back, he play at right back.
Yeah.
And he gonna do his very best. If he told him play at center back, if he told him go in goal, like it don't like managers really. I don't agree with it, but that's where it is. Because he's
they
not the
value
only
on top of players. That's what they value.
Managers like obedient bitches. That's what it is.
All right, you don't have to do all that, man. Like,
no, I mean he's right. That's how Arteta got his true.
I kind of just know what the sentence sounded like. That sounded like a pimp. No, I'm saying like a pimp named Slipback. Like this sounded like him.
What's wrong with you?
I need my money on time.
Help.
Steve doesn't know the reference. So,
he don't know the pimp named Slipback reference, but I'm saying many people will know the reference. And I was saying you better just like help in this situation. But there's nothing wrong with being like, not being an issue for your manager. That's not a bad thing. That's why I was like, there's no need for Steve to say that.
But some managers don't like personality. Like they just want everyone to be, moldable so that they can, implement their crazy tactics. Because all these managers think that they're better than they are.
It depends on the personalities. You know what I'm saying? I like the personalities of everyone I work with on here, but we make it work. You feel me? Like, that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it happen. That's why it's not necessarily on this stream. I'm just saying in general. Because people are annoying, but you make it happen. I think I like Ryan. Fuck no. He entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
My day was going great until you mentioned Ryan.
Yeah, it's what it is. Hey, it's what it is, man. Shout out to him, man. He actually helped me make some bread. So big up to him. But yeah, like in regards to it, with Mount, that's what it is. Like it's not ideal. I'm not so what if he tries his shit? Yeah, King Khan, again, I literally just said I don't agree with it. I don't like the try hard situation. I'm not a fan of it, but multiple top managers like those type of players. He's not the only one. Like be a try hard with some tech, be a try hard with a little bit more.
G-Sun Park.
Exactly. G-Sun Park is the prime example. Yes, G-Sun Park did what Mount did, but to a better level because he was a better player. Yes, and he's an invaluable player.
No, we can't, fellas, we can't compare G-Sun Park and Mason Mount. Come on, He's
talking about just
in regards to their if you look at them in regards to their mentality and what they did, what is the difference? Not the level they did it to, but we're talking about just
you're comparing them. Wait. I'm getting the wrong. You're comparing them to the situations, right? Okay, you're comparing the useful situations, not as a player.
I'm talking in terms of talent. I'm talking about everything I just said there about Mason Mount applies to Ji-Sung. Ultimate professional. Wouldn't complain about lack of game time. Whether he was playing left wing, right wing, false 9, 10 as a midfielder,
fucking whatever.
If you tell him, hey, you know what, your job is to not get on the ball. Don't worry about this. Just man mark Perlo. All right, no problem. We didn't hear him say anything.
But nobody wanted no United wanted sell Park though. But United fans want to sell.
Of course, because now you're talking about the talent. We're not talking about the talent of them. Of course, there's a big difference in the talent level. We're just talking about what Steve said was Park was like that in regards to he was a try hard. He was just just had quality with him.
Yeah. So actually, to put a bow on it, I think some managers think Mason Mount is fucking Ji-Sung Park in terms of ability because they're so. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Like fucking Eddie Howe likes fucking players like Gordon who are really good at one or two things. But then you got a winger like Barnes, who's actually a better footballer, better finisher, passer, whatever. You don't value him as much, even though he's a better option.
That's not the football he plays. He plays this like physical win the second balls kind of football. But the problem is when a team is technically better than you,
anymore.
and you keep doing the high press thing, what's going to happen is you're going to get tired, and then because they're technically better than you, they're just going to keep moving the ball around you, and they're going to.
Why we can see so many fucking goals in the last 15 minutes?
So because your team gets tired at the high press.
So when we talking mentality and profiles, like of course you want the player to be talented. We're explaining yes, I would sell Mount yesterday. Like that goes without saying, but we're talking to ask it like. In regards to the super chat from Blank, we're talking about like why managers like him, because top managers like those type of players. Like everyone who went into like Tuchel played him. There was a reason for that. Like I think whoever the manager was before, the manager was afterwards. Hence why we bought him. Like Ten Hag signed him 3 times. I think.
Tuchel deserves a statue for making that brother look like a decent player. Honestly, like, he won a Champions League with that brother.
It's not ideal.
Even before Lampard, he looked good
Lampard also. Lampard also, yes.
Yeah. No. I heard he deserves a statue.
They got they got a ban.
No. I heard he deserves a statue, and I lost my head.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Two things can be right. Tuchel's still a terrorist. Don't get me wrong. But
brother, this guy's the reason why banter era exists in my club.
Yeah,
I hear that. I get.
But whenever a manager wins a Champions League, they have to get credit. It doesn't matter how they did it.
By the way, you know what? I don't know if Steve thinks like me. It's not quickly before we move back to the. It's not the fact that he's defensive. It's the shit he said in press conferences that pissed me the fuck off, bro. It's like you just shut the fuck.
And it's not the fact that we lost to a fucking incredible Leverkusen team. It's the fact we finished third.
Wait, who
finished second? Stupid subs in a semi-final against Madrid, bro.
They were 2 points adrift. A fucking relegation the year before.
I get why. You know what? If I was you, man, if I was a Bayern fan, I would have that win for him.
Bro.
But you know what? But the one thing I do say though,
you support United. Yeah, I get it. Support the team that wins the league every year, and then this one guy ruins it, bro. And the annoying part is, you're losing.
This is what I want to call. This is what I want to call Bayern, though. This is what I want to call Bayern, because let's be honest, you guys was heading towards the banter era, though. I think even without him.
Yeah, true.
We were so lucky that Dortmund and Leipzig did not have their shit figured out in that season either.
I think that was the season.
When Dortmund fumbled, with Terzic and with I know what you mean.
Right. Imagine if they had a really good manager. They would have finished.
We definitely would have finished above Bayern that season. But obviously we had our own shit going on. But I'm just saying, I just feel like that banter era was always coming. But to be fair to the Bayern, they did go and do the business. They did go and buy Keane. They did buy and go Olise. So it did help out a lot. Because imagine if you guys never bought Keane, never bought Olise, you guys would still be here. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but you said true, but Olise under Tuchel would have still been bad. I
agree with you. But it wouldn't have been that bad though.
I think what really
bro, this guy's a fucking terrorist. You would have put Olise
no.
You would have put him at wing back there in these.
You know what really screwed us, bro? It was our supervisory board trusting these directors for too long. Like the Khans and the Salihamidzics, because over time they just gave stupid contracts, and then the whole listen. Nagelsmann wasn't too bad, but there was always drama going around, even though we were.
And he did lose to fucking Villarreal in a championship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was.
And there was shit before. No, and there was stuff before that as well. Like it wasn't. I hate when people do the Nagelsmann revisionism. I hate when people do that.
No, but I agree with you. His first season wasn't great, and then the second one, it was getting a bit somewhere, and then
you see, because that's what I say though. I agree 100%. But to obviously to divert and go back to the conversation, ending this off here, I definitely agree with the Tuchel thing, right? Because that was probably some of my best years in being a Bundesliga fan, because how far Bayern was. But I always you can ask flawless. You can ask flawless. I've been here on the channel like around like 2021. I've been talking about how this was always going to happen to Bayern. Like, the way they was moving, this shit was going to go bad. And to be honest, fair enough. Company, he came through. He's doing his thing, and he was able to go get Kane and Olise. Diaz came through as well. So
I think Bayern deserves more respect.
I heard it still. I definitely heard it. But that's the problem though. But I'm hearing links to Anthony Gordon though. For 80 minutes.
Yeah, when you brought up that guy, I didn't want to mention it. I actually didn't want to mention it, bro.
Okay, you're gonna have the conversation for another day. But this is what I'm saying. When they kept making decisions like that, I feel like the Bayern board is still a bit phony to me. They're better. They've been better.
Are we giving
but they're
Neuer
still
1
phony.
year? Why are we, with the utmost of respect to Manuel Neuer, one of the best goalkeepers in the history of the sport, with the utmost respect, why are we giving him a 1-year deal? Why?
Yeah, but I think he should have retired personally.
Yes.
But obviously, they were never gonna let him go like that because obviously we see what we did to Muller and how much backlash he got. So like, I feel
Hey, yo, I gotta cut. I'm gonna catch up boys later though.
Yo, Eddie, blessings from
Hey,
you.
Eddie, man. Hey, Eddie, before you leave, man. Before you leave, Eddie, it's looking bad, man. I don't think J-Dub is gonna play, man. It might be over.
Shit, we'll see, man. Is
that on in 15 minutes?
No, in an hour.
Eddie, who you got in that series before you go?
Huh?
Who you got in that series before?
I
you
had
go?
OKC in 6. I just see the Spurs doing too much young boy shit out there. That'll catch up with them. So that was me. But yeah, I'm gonna catch up, boys, huh?
Hey, Eddie, blessings, family. Every time, man. Before we continue as well, hey, Blank, big up for the super chats as well. Real one, same to SP. Let's run up the likes, you lot, man. Let's run up the damn likes. What we doing? Because there's just under 80 of you lot in there. We're at 32 likes, 50 likes. Subscribe to Strasbourg Steve. Subscribe to Zir's channel, Zir Talks FCB. The links are in the title. You literally click the links in the title and hit the subscribe button over there as well. You lot continue to get your questions in. Shout out to Dunsey, been a member of the channel for a month as well. Big up Dunsey. I think he rejoined. He just put champ. Yeah, whatever, man. Big up. Make sure you subscribe to this idiot as well, man. Subscribe to him over there. SB support this. United will sign a marquee midfielder this summer for around 100 million. Beyond that, United will recruit smartly with market conditions shaping further spending rather than a fixed fee breakdown. Who's that, Sal?
Samuel Luckhurst, I think.
Okay. All right.
Samuel Luckhurst.
Why do they need to put the price in there? That's my thing. Is it just a flex? Is it to get people excited?
Yeah, probably. You know, people always be like, "Oh, United, how are they gonna attract players? How are they gonna spend money in the summer?" And then we always spend the money every summer anyway. You know, that's what people.
Steve, it's not new though. It's no. From the whole summer, it's there. Flawless has seen that from the starting, from last 2 to 3 months. Everybody is saying that United will sign one marquee player. It is there. The price point is there. It's not a surprise for me. The surprising point of view for me was whether you go for all out for Anderson or not. Because every report I have seen the right now is they saying that United want Anderson. The target is Anderson.
Well, he's
if they go all out or not.
Reports are saying. He
preferring City. He preferring City right now. But in terms of if he changes the mind, United are willing to spend. That's it. That's why I asked in the group chat.
To be fair, in the same report, in the same report it said that United are not willing to overpay. That's the thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna get him.
I see. Yeah, I understand you. I understand you in terms of overpaying, but they are not thinking 110 million is overpay. That is my point.
This is the thing that we don't know though. That is what we don't know. We don't know.
Okay. I have asked you this question right. Okay, you willing to spend 100 million on player? You don't want to spend. You don't want to spend another 10 million.
Not quit, man.
What did Gear Group say?
We just see the super chat.
All right, pull it up.
Let's finish. We'll get to that in a second. It caught me off guard. Sorry, Sam.
Super chat.
Yeah, that's great. We'll get hey, GG, we gonna get to it, my guy. Go on, carry on.
What I was saying is here that yes, we can sit here and say that they want Anderson, but the issue is we have not seen what the actual valuation for Anderson is. What if the valuation for Anderson is 90 million?
No, it's 115. That's what
Forrest said. I'm talking about what is United's value for Anderson.
Probably 80, 90.
So this is what I'm saying. We don't know the
what I'm saying was no. What I'm saying is they want to spend marquee player, right? Here Samuel Luckhurst is not a dumb journalist. He's one of the best journalists for United. He covers for United. He's the main journalist for United, right? He is saying they want to send marquee player. See, I don't see every report I see that they want Chumeni. Chumeni is the dream target. It's not allowed. It's not happening right now. But in terms of Anderson, I seen that they don't want to spend so much, but they want to sign Anderson so linked with him. That's what I'm saying. If you want to spend 100 million on one player, why can't you spend 10 million if you want him? That is my point.
But it's the thing, though. But it's the thing. It says around 100 million, right? Which is fair. But you can also make the argument that there's marquee players out there who are going to be under 100 million. Is Tonali not a marquee player? He's still going to cost 80, 90 maybe.
I wouldn't say marquee.
Tonali doesn't cost 100.
But this is my problem. We're going to call Anderson a marquee, but Tonali isn't a marquee player.
No.
I don't think Anderson's marquee either. To be honest.
Exactly.
I'm saying that
class him as marquee though.
They class him marquee. That's what I'm saying.
That's my problem right there.
Yeah.
Like, why are you marking? Why are you telling me that you want a marquee player when you can even argue Tonali is probably the better player?
Yeah, because
I will see. I will tell you this in one sentence. I said in this group chat. English player tax is more than Trump terrorist man. It's more than the Trump. I said that.
Yeah,
I said in the group chat also.
I agree with you. No, I agree with that. But in the end of the day, I still feel like I said, let's be obviously, and I'm not saying that.
No, why did wrong? It's not wrong though. It's not.
No. I even talking about what you lot are talking about. I'm talking about the super chats going. Gary.
But this is the thing. Even though I'm not even sitting here saying that Samuel Lucas is out here lying, saying that United not going to go and pay over 100 million. But I'm just saying is that we actually don't know the actual value that how United value Anderson. If their value is not 110 million, why are they going to go and pay? This was the same thing with Baliba last summer. Brighton was asking for 100 million, and they said, "No, we don't value Baliba 100 million, so we're not going to go and pay them." So this is what I say. Until you get a number out there, I don't think it's worth even having that conversation. Shit, you can say.
I agree with you. No, I agree with you. What I'm saying is, if you want to your target is Anderson, right? You want to spend 100 million on him. If Forest want 110 million, that is your marquee player. Why don't you spend 10 million on him?
But this is what I'm saying, though. But this is what I'm saying. What if the value is not even 100? What if the value is not 110 for them? What if United's value is like 90 million? I know he's saying around 100 million, but what if the value is 90? Because 90 million is around 100 million.
Yeah,
it's around
100 million. So that is
exactly.
Correct.
So there could be 95. It could be 90. It could be 90 plus 10.
And just to clarify, I think the strategy is terrible. I don't think any of these midfielders are worth around 100 million. And I can't say I'd be unhappy because you are bringing in a marquee player, but I don't like the strategy. I don't like it. No, I think the money is better spent elsewhere. I don't think any of these. I think Tchouaméni is the best one out of the lot. Clarify, people. I have to clarify this every time I mention it. I don't believe Tchouaméni is available. I don't believe Manchester United signed him. Let me say that again. I don't believe he's available. I don't think he's available to us. I don't see him leaving Real Madrid personally, but
I think he or Valverde is leaving. So if Valverde stays, then yes, he is available.
I'll believe it when I see it because people keep saying this, and like I said, so I believe it when I see it. But with him, I don't think.
Fair enough, but I'm just saying, me personally, I think one is going.
No, that's fair. And I don't think Manchester United signed him, more importantly. And even him, who I think is the cream of the crop in regards to the best out of this lot. I don't think he's 100 million. And I rate you. I've spoken in depth, waxed lyrical about how good Tchouaméni is. I don't think he's 100 million. No, I don't think this is the way to go. I don't like the strategy whatsoever.
People need to stop throwing around this marquee thing. Just so
everybody's marquee.
This Anderson guy, respectfully, he's a good player, but he's not what everyone is making him out to be.
He might be like profile. But Victor, everyone's definition of marquee is different. That's what it is.
By the way, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Yeah. A player that you don't think is marquee could end up being marquee.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Elliot Anderson is literally the example. I loved him at Newcastle. I was looking back at his game log on SofaScore, and I was looking at the appearances for Newcastle and shit, and when he started. I forgot he actually started in some of the games, 23-24 season, like the game before we played Milan at the San Siro, we drew 0-0. He played in the Brentford game, and I forgot about that. He played with Joe Ellington and I think Longstaff. We beat Brentford 1-0 Callum Wilson scored a pen. It was a terrible game. But like Elliott played in that game, and I just completely forgot that he did. Decent in it, but bro, he was he was not seen as a marquee player or 100 mil. I was disappointed when he left, for sure. But did I ever think he'd be worth 100 mil and stuff like this or be a marquee player? No.
So, but again, I think it goes back to the English tax. Because I think if he wasn't English, people would not talk about him like how they talk about him.
It depends. It depends.
They wouldn't. No, not in this country anyway. They wouldn't. If he was like, I
agree, Rickon. I agree.
If he was like just some Brazilian called, I don't know, like
Anderson. No, if his name was
Edison, for example, he was doing what he's done this season. People would not be talking about him the way that they're talking about.
Of course, because what goes into marquee, what we have to remember is the nationality matters. So if Manchester United are going to sign the best English talent or young English talent or one of in a certain position, that's a marquee signing, 110%.
Yeah, but
like for that big money as well. Whether we think what his level is, or is better. If you're not like same way, like you don't have to be Harry Kane, for example, for that to be a marquee sign. Like Anderson would be, Wharton would be there. Let's say United were to go get.
Some people thought Mason Mount was a marquee signing.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
I'm not taking the piss, but
you're right. That's where it is.
I hope you sign this white Jesus, man. I hope you sign this white Jesus. I'm telling you that. I hope United spend 110 million, 90 million on this white Jesus.
I don't think.
I want to see that.
I think he wants. What's it called? See, that's what all the reports.
Yeah, I think.
See, no. For me, flawless. See, one more thing is Enzo Maresca want Enzo from Chelsea.
No, but they're not even the same player.
Enzo's on a death row contract though. He's not going anywhere.
That's true. Yeah, maybe he will get there. But I wouldn't be if we were to sign Anderson. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be like mad about it. I'd just be like,
he's not a bad player. He's a good player.
Yeah,
it's just
I'd look at it with the side eye like we could have done better. So now it's like time to deliver. So let's say it's Anderson, Mateus Fernandes, Edison, couple other players, whoever it is. I'm like, all right, cool. Because I think to splash out 100 million, I am now looking at you as the 100 million pound man. Oh, 90 million pounds. I'm expecting 90 to 100 million pounds.
Savior.
Yeah,
you savior.
You have to deliver.
Savior.
Like, I'm looking at you now. You got to deliver for that money.
Yeah.
But I will say this though. I wouldn't advise the players to think like that though, because I feel like, let's be honest, the whole valuation is literally down to the market. It's not really down to you.
Yeah. That's on them. It's on them.
It's just what it is.
I feel like nowadays players put pressures on themselves because of the valuation. I know that they agree to it, but
they're under enough pressure anyways that where I don't think it would bother them. Because I mean, if you guys think about it, like out of the academy players that all of our clubs have played, all of our fucking clubs, only 2% of them make it. So you're already looking at a very finite. I'm pretty sure these guys nowadays are the ones who survived out of those 2%. So the pressure of the price tag, I think people overrate it. Yeah, personally, I don't think it gets to the player's head necessarily. Maybe
but you know why they think that though, Steve, right? Is people think like that because of like they try to use it like a same concept of like real life. You know, I paid this much money for this, for that.
Yeah.
But in football, like, listen, in my opinion, obviously, as a fan, you have to judge them accordingly. But as a player, you should.
That's why I don't want Anthony Gordon at Bayern, because 80 million for Gordon? Are you fucking kidding me? He's not.
Bro, you think I want to pay that fucking much for him? No, fuck.
Get four wingers. You could get
four.
We
could go for Ajax.
Steve,
what's his name? Guts or whatever his name is.
Nico Holtz.
Guts or whatever his name is, or whoever the fuck. Bro, I'll pay peanuts, bro. Or fucking Saeed El Mana.
Eddie Yemi's better than Gordon.
Bro, I'm not gonna but I get your point.
No, exactly. He was just on. He was. This is what I'm saying. But he's talking about like
Harvey Barnes is better than Gordon.
You know what's funny part is I think.
Bro, do you actually not rate Gordon like that? Because
the guy is rubbish.
I don't even.
No. Before just go, he's linked with us. I said to Steve, enjoy him at Bayern Munich. I don't want him to see, bro. I got
no. By the way, listen. I see. By the way, I'm gonna tell you something right now, Sai. I see him joining Liverpool more than joining us, and let me tell you why.
No,
Because
no.
I'll
We are not signing him.
tell you why.
We are not signing
Let me
him.
tell you why.
Hear
Sorry,
that.
just hear me out. Just hear me. Apparently,
Go
I
on.
heard he likes Liverpool. Firstly, and secondly, do you think we're gonna be paying them money for fucking Gordon?
Zia, I worry
the
about
funny part is,
that.
I think
no,
you would. I
Zia,
think you would.
We're not
Zia, I
gonna
will
pay
tell
them
you this.
money
What
for
happened?
backup.
Now
I
I
think
will
you
tell
would.
you this. Wait.
There's a reason why they're
No,
like
no,
this whole
Zia.
agreement thing for me is nonsense. Like it's true.
Zir,
but, like,
I will tell you this, right? No. I don't trade. See, we linked with Barcola and Diamande, right? I don't trade both of them.
I enjoy
Just because I
Diamante.
don't
What
trade
all is
both. I don't trade both of them. I'm damn sure that we are getting either Diamande or Barcola. We are not getting Gordon. That is for damn sure about it.
Yeah, but you're
The
gonna
ship
get
is
Diamante
sailed.
on the right hand side to replace.
Fine. See. Zir, I will explain this,
Give
right?
us the-
Ship,
Well, I
shipless.
personally rate
No, no.
Diamante, but you know what? I'm just laughing because you were not you side personally, but a lot of your fan base were chatting about Olise bullshit. So you know,
Oh, yeah.
See, Wally says
it
done.
is funny.
It's done.
It is pretty
Zir,
funny.
It's hilarious
Zir,
here.
for me,
Yeah,
I'm not comparing. Zir, if you
It's very funny.
Zir, if there is a chance, you sign Diamante, Barcola, or Gordon will be least on my list. Least. I don't trade that guy. Diamante is first year. See, Diamante is this is first season. I said so many times. He has to be. I want to see him in Champions League perform. He has to be in the RB Leipzig for one more year. I don't wear Barcode. I don't trade Barcode.
Barcola's frustrating, but he does some really
Barcola,
good.
his decision making is just dead.
Yeah, man.
With Diamante,
I seen that.
For me,
He
with Diamante,
He does do some brilliant stuff sometimes. but
Yeah, true. Bro, I think Diamante is the
Steve.
same. Bro, the problem with Diamante is like they're gonna want him to be the Salah replacement, meaning they want goals out of him. They ain't gonna get goals out of him.
No, it's not getting goals.
Nah, they got Isak for that. They good.
Yeah,
Yeah, if he stays fit. If he stays fit.
Yeah, they got Isak.
Flawless.
Hey,
Flawless.
that's the problem. Hey, this is
Flawless. You also know
Ekatike.
Ekatike is injured, right? We all know Ekatike is injured.
Hey,
He said he's not playing 60 games.
You got Cody G, man. There's your backup.
Exactly. Hey,
See, that's why you deserve. That's why you deserve punches, man. You are a scrub for that. You are
nah,
a
but
scrub.
besides,
See, we are in a serious discussion. We are talking about footballers. No, we are talking about footballers. You mentioning some random scrub. No, it's not. He's not. For me, Gakshit is not a footballer. He's a workman. He's a carpenter. For me. He's a carpenter. He's not a footballer.
But the thing is, he obviously you trying to say that Flores is trolling, but the reality is, if you guys not going to buy a striker, he's going to be the second striker. He's going to be the backup.
Just I see. You know what? If he's the second striker, hope I don't see him much. That's it. For me,
yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
Probably will because I don't see Isak staying fit.
No. Just for me, the happiness is The happiness if we sign 2 attackers, right? We will sign 2 attackers. They will start. Isak will play some games. I don't want to see Gak shit for 90 minutes every fucking game.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, you're right. You should have never sold Nunez. Should never sold Nunez.
No, that's that.
Hey, listen, man. He's not.
You know what? No.
By the way, Sai, I'm gonna tell you something. He's leaving Al Hilal because we haven't included him in the AFC Champions League squad. You can have him back.
No. Zir. I will tell you this, right? Zir. I will tell you this. Zir.
Which, by the way,
Zir. I will tell you this. No.
What I expected.
Zir, you think I'm crazy?
Maybe a little bit of a waste.
Zir. I will tell you this. No. Zir, I will tell you this. You can take Gak shit. I will take Nunes.
No. I already have enough problems with Inzaghi.
How about I take Rio Ngamua, and then you could take fucking
Flo, can we just go to the Super Sub? I'm just gonna go.
Weirdly enough, I would not get rid of him. You know what? Get rid of
crazy,
bro.
Go on,
listen. No, bro, listen, bro. I'd get rid of fucking. I don't even fucking know who.
You wouldn't wait, Zier. You wouldn't swap Ngamua for Gnabry? I would.
No, you know what I'd do? I'd get Ngamo to add. You see, that's the difference. I'd add.
Napi's old ass got to go, man.
Yeah, he's old, but the problem is he fits the system in that 10, so I can't get rid of him like that now.
Big up GG for the super chat as well. I promise no troll, but he's definitely trolling. He says, I went on a date now with a girl I really like and we clicked. I stupidly fired hugging her as she noticed. She did. She still didn't text back. Hey, if she didn't text you back because of that, she don't like you, man.
Yeah, she lame. She lame as hell.
Yeah,
she lame as hell.
She should.
This
Yeah,
bitch,
she should laugh.
This bitch can't even laugh about a fart.
Nah,
You
she
don't
ain't
want
got
to be
call
with
the
her.
B word, man. Look how he's
You
got
don't
all
want to
the
be with
B
her.
word.
What the hell, bro?
Oh, this guy.
Get you a hoe. Get you a
Why
hoe
is she
that
the
can
B
laugh
word?
at a joke.
You could just call it just
Call
here.
her the B word, man.
The B word?
Yes.
Nah,
What's wrong with you,
nah,
man?
I can't lie. I can't
I'm not
lie.
comfortable calling
It's a bad
women
man.
that. I'm not lying. I'm not
Nah, I'm not-
comfortable calling women that. Like I call you that and Sai and shit, but not
I
women.
didn't
man.
call
That's
no
not-
woman.
I'm not gonna lie.
See, even
Obviously,
I don't want to call you flawless. I don't want to call you.
You just call it.
I'm not gonna lie though.
I don't
Obviously,
know this girl.
no.
Exactly. You don't want to just call. Why you call somebody?
I don't want to
somebody
call.
the
Even I
B-word?
don't want to call you flawless.
Fuck. I don't know this girl.
Nah, this is what I'm saying, Flo. Like
You
he's
don't
like
got calling a B word for
he's
no
like
reason, man.
this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Steve Loki. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Steve Loki.
Steve just be
Nah,
crashing
Getting
on
all
women for no
offended
reason,
about
you
a
know, man.
fart. That's a bitch
Hey,
move.
put Steve
Nah,
in the
nah,
joke.
nah.
You
don't
can
make
call
the
it a
rule.
bitch. You can call it a bitch move. Yes, you can say that. You can say it's a bitch
Exactly.
move.
Why are you
ain't
calling her
got
that?
call her the B word. Like that's what I'm saying.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
But you don't let them get away with this. If it's someone if it's someone that you don't know and you've met them for the first time, and they just do this in front of you, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I really want to see this guy again. Come on, man, what are we doing? You're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I really want to see this guy again.
So Vikram, not to this extent, but let's say you go on a date for
obviously
the first
he's
time
trolling,
with a
but I'm
girl.
just saying, you know.
He's trolling, but let's say you not
No,
necessarily.
but he's not
this, but let's
trolling.
say-
He said he
no,
wasn't.
let's say you go on a date for the first time with a. Let's say shut up. Let's say you go on a date with a girl for the first time. Yeah, and like saying embarrassing happens. I don't know. She trips, falls down the stairs, and spills drink on herself. Are you not gonna go back out with her on the second day? I personally would if I really like.
No, but there's a difference between spilling a drink and farting. Farting is disrespectful.
All right, so let's say she
farted. Yes, it is.
No,
okay,
it's
all right.
not.
Okay,
Yes, it
so let's
is.
say
Okay, but what if you had the shits? What if you had the shits?
Second date with her because she fired.
No, what if you had the shits, yo?
Pardon?
All right, Jez, you doing too much. But let's say she fired on that.
Oh, fellas, no, this is not doing too much. No, it's right here. Just I agree with you.
I'm just saying, because like,
what have shit there?
All right, so let's
it's
say
a bad stomach.
So Vikram, let's say the example and she fired on accident. Let's say she fired on accident. Would you go out on the second date?
And I noticed.
Why not?
Why not?
You noticed. Let's say you hugged her and you noticed. Let's say it's the exact same scenario. So you hugged her, she fired that. So you wouldn't go back out on the second date.
I'll be real, bro. It really depends how nice she is. It really depends.
Okay, so let's say she's nice and you like her.
Really depends.
No,
okay,
I'll be honest.
So Vikram, in the example, let's say she's nice and you like her. Let's say both those things are true. I'm trolling the shit out of her. I am using that. Yes. I am trolling for ages with that.
I'm just saying.
It's simple. It's simple for you. If she's lying, it's fine. If she's not lying, it's not good.
Yeah, it don't make
sense. Exactly.
I wouldn't be out on a date with a girl that I don't think's lying. I ain't doing no blind date, so I already know what she looks like.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't.
Is this 2001? Who's doing blind dates? Like,
what she looks like? There's some crazy people out there, man.
But I think it's crazy going to.
Hey, I will go on one of those blind date shows. That'd be interesting.
Oh yeah,
I mean, yeah, this definitely sounds like you. This is what I'm saying. Like, I generally
why are you judging Steve then? Why are you judging Steve? You can't judge Steve, man. Come on, let him give him a chance.
I'm not judging him. I'm saying it would be entertaining. That's what
you know what? I think the overall point is like farting and burping to someone that you've not met. Like, I think that's just a bit disrespectful.
I need the context. I need the context.
You've not met. It's not like she did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. Like, okay, what if you came from a place? Now, but what if you came from a place here where you get the shits, where you feel like you want to go?
So now you're telling.
Hey, Sai, you encouraging him. You might gotta take time out, man. You know what? You know what, people coming into this next season, I'm being stricter on this Q&A. I'm gonna start booking people and all that, sending off timeouts, all that stuff. Man, I'm doing too much.
Oh, I've been doing that, but you're behind time, man. You should have done that ages ago.
Yeah, I should have done it for a long time.
Dictatorship should always exist, man.
Yeah, facts. Jess been trying to get, what if she had the shits joke off for time now? Man said it free for.
Now let me laugh. Okay, let me rephrase. Let me laugh and rephrase.
No, you can't be like this, man.
No, hold on. Okay. Let me laugh. Okay, now let me laugh but rephrase it, yeah. Because I didn't know how. Let me rephrase it. Yeah. Okay, what if you came from a place here where you know that what you're gonna go and eat here, you're gonna go potentially and start farting. Like there's certain things that you eat that you know there's certain there's certain foods here that upset your belly here. So there's a potential that somebody might fart. Like I wouldn't go to a place where I know I'm gonna start farting after eating. So what if that is the context? That's what I'm asking.
Especially if you're hanging out later in the night. Especially never go to like a Taco Bell or some shit if you're planning on banging the girl later. Because then
Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
You have to take it.
I want to hear the rest of this. I want to see where he's going.
No. Why are you hearing? Remove him. No. See, you remove Jess and me. You have to remove him. No. You remove Jess and me. No.
I want to hear where he's going. I want to see if the story has an ending. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
That's an ending now.
This guy.
I want to see if the story has an ending, yo. I want to know where he's going with this, yo. Like, let's see this.
Anyone got a red card by any chance?
I'm just saying.
No, Flies. You want to listen to Steve's story. You don't want to listen to.
You know what? Let him land.
I want to hear him land. Like, let's see what Steve's got here. I want to see where this is going. Yeah, he's got nothing left, man. But yes,
but what I'm saying is, like, that's where the situation would evolve. I think it really depends. So if you stupidly farted hugging her and she noticed and she didn't text back,
what is this waffle, man? Like, you're not doing too much to try and defend something that's just clearly
but I'm saying I think I would feel differently. I would feel differently about the fart thing.
If you go out, you're not farting in front of the girl on accident. Stop it.
If it was a late at night. If it was late at night,
look at this guy just going into all these unnecessary details. I went to Taco Bell and I had the shit. It's like, bro, just stop it.
I get these things
to avoid this, man. You go and get a salad, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie. It was like I said, man. If it's on accident, like, and I like the girl, like I said, it's not gonna stop me from talking.
What about if you're about to have intercourse with them and they fart?
Bro, okay, time out. Yeah.
No, I blame Flawless for this. He's got to do that. I blame Flawless for this, man.
No, that's like,
these have to stop behaving for. I blame Flawless for this.
This bubble is unbelievable. I've never heard someone defend farting and burping so much.
Nah, here the thing is though, like, because we're talking about this in this scenario. Like, if it was an accident, I'm just gonna run jokes about it. Like 110%. I'm gonna run jokes about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think because he's saying I don't think she did it on purpose. He's saying it was an accident that he did it. It was him actually while cheating.
I think it's better if they do it.
Actually, the word question. I think the word question.
Hey, whatever you're into, Steve, man. Whatever floats your boat, you do your thing, man.
I do think the word question.
We don't judge here, man. Do your thing, man. I was saying,
no, but I'll be honest, the real question
when they do it on purpose. If you like y'all fighting around, you do your thing, man.
That's crazy.
But big up to G. Yeah, that's what he said, man. Clearly, that's what he's into, man. I'm gonna go make a big deal out of it, man. If you like smelling girls,
I ain't gonna hate on the queefer.
I'm saying,
all right, I ain't gonna hate on the queefer.
You like queefers?
I ain't gonna hate on it.
Hey, do your thing, Steve, man. We don't judge.
Okay, the real question.
You like queefers? Do your thing, man.
Just
stop it.
Yeah.
No, stop it, Jess.
He likes what he likes, man. Like, we don't judge.
Hey,
she was super flirty. I keep replaying my mistake.
Steve, you clearly go to Chipotle.
Nah, you overthink. That's mind games. No, that's mind games. What do you mean?
What are you saying? Should I text her back? I'm sorry. Like, nah, man,
Nah,
it's gone.
no,
it's gone.
no,
It's gone.
no,
It's a wrap.
No,
It's a wrap, man.
because then you looking desperate as fuck, man. And that's
bro,
just gone.
Bro, you're talking about looking desperate, bro. She's already texting someone else, bro. I just gotta break it to you. You just need to let it go. Nah, bro, he needs to hear the truth. He needs to hear the truth. She's already moved on.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Let that shit
She
go.
ain't thinking about you, bro. You gotta move on.
She sounds she sounds all stuck up anyway. She sounds stuck up.
Yeah, in regards to it, Gigi, I still think you're trolling, but like, no, you know what? You should have led with that. You should have told her that. So the next girl you go out with, let her know. So then she's like, all right, cool. Let her know.
No, but what he's gonna say next is, I did let her know. Then she really is a bitch.
Oh yeah, then yeah, if you let her know, then that's what it is. Hey, Eli, you've been here long enough. People, if you're like, oh, it's not TV normally like this. Yes.
Hey, it's literally on the YouTube bio as well. If you get easily offended, this channel is not for you.
Yeah, it literally says it in the bio on the channel. If you are easily offended, this is not the channel for you,
bro. The whole discussion is absolutely hilarious, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to my guy Dio as well. Everyone, make sure you subscribe to The Gunner Edge. Make sure you go. If you're an Arsenal fan, you should be over there. If you support me, I fucks with Dio. Make sure you go and subscribe to The Gunner Edge, people. Go run up the likes and subscribe and check out all his videos and all the content he's got over there. And you see him on A-listers as well, people. So make sure, plus other places also. Back to Blank, who says here, Jesus Christ. Big up for the super chat, Blank. Big up for the super chat. He says, Margin Blue Marinakis scamming 125 million for Anderson because he called him Margin Blue. That's why.
What's Imagine?
Go Google. Yeah, go Google.
Dragon Ball Z character.
It's W, not double.
Yeah,
it's not a racial slur, right?
No, it's not racial slur.
I was just,
do you think my man's reading it out?
Yeah? Well, all jokes aside, if it was a racial slur, I would have told you don't say that. Like if it was a racial slur, I've done that before when people have said when Jez, I think it was Jez and Eddie was saying some wild shit, and I was like, "See, yeah, Steve, don't say nothing." Like when, don't. I'll never ever let anyone on here say a racial slur. Like, no, like.
Yeah, but but there's a difference between me and you. I'll let people say cracker. But anyway,
again,
but we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it.
The same way I can't give you the N-word pass, you can't give me the C-word pass.
Yeah,
it don't work like that. No, you can't.
No,
you can't. I'm not with it. No,
you know what?
It's invalid.
You know
what?
I can't go like people and say Steve said it's okay.
No,
I'm not with that.
You know what? He can give it to us, but we're just not gonna use it. Simple as.
There you go.
I'm not with it.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever Steve said, he says. I probably said it to someone.
Yeah, because you're not gonna find me saying that.
I don't use unless it's black. I don't use racial slurs. I use black racial slurs. Yes, but I don't use any others. Like who was it? It was Nephew was in the chat. Was it H and I think CP was talking about something, and they said something to each other because obviously they're both Asian. And I was like, I ain't saying what you said because it sounded crazy, but it was like
it probably was. It wasn't. It was.
I think it means brother. Like, but I read it in the chat, and I was like, I ain't saying that shit because it just looked wild. And I was like, it was CP and H. I don't trust either of them. And it was like, nah, it just means brother. I'm super careful with that. Yeah, I'll use no racial.
People always trying to catch you out.
Yeah. If it's black people and stuff, I use them. But anything else, like when Steve be using the C word and that, and not see you next Tuesday, the other one people.
Yeah, exactly. You have to clarify. Yeah.
So you need to get that pass bollocks out of your system because the whole I give you the pass shit, it doesn't work, bro. If you go to anywhere in the world and say anything and say, oh yeah, someone gave me a pass, you're gonna get your ass kicked. That's what's gonna actually happen. You can't say that anywhere.
Yeah, that's why you have to be careful with what you use in front of who as well. Like,
that's why that's why I tread carefully. I don't play with people's races and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
People like that, like I'm not with it. But yes, Majin Buu is a character. Obviously,
so he's fat. I just googled it.
Yes. That's why. That's the whole reference is because he's fat. Majin Buu was on Demon Time though. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, he was.
Yeah.
As long as he can simply call a Snorlax for us. Snorlax.
His brother says Snorlax.
I mean, I could be more offensive, but I leave that for the last one, man.
Snorlax is crazy. But
no, he's like him, Snorlax, the big Snorlax.
Yeah, you like jokers.
But you know what it is? At least Snorlax is relaxed, but Marinakis is out there just complaining and shit.
I don't know. Just I'm saying in terms of, you know what? I will stop it.
Have you not got a hey, Steve? Have you not got a sell-on clause on Anderson, or is it just straight no sell-on clause?
We should if we were smart, but
nothing.
There is nothing. Newcastle gets nothing.
All right, okay, but
you know the worst. You know the worst. Because I swear, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it part of the whole PCR? What's it called again?
PSR.
PSR. I generally forgot what it's called again, but I swear because they needed to sell players because of the PSR issue, so I think they should say fuck it, we sell Anderson and fuck no sell-on clause, no nothing in it, as long as we can just get the money. So I swear there was something like that.
But yeah, to blank, if they get 100+ million or 100 million for Anderson, they did their job. If I've said this, if I'm Nottingham Forest, that's the price tag I'm slapping on him 100%. I'd start at like 120, 130, and then like even if they try to like walk it down somewhere, if I can get 90 to 100 million for him, excellent business. But what I signed him for as well, and it's 2 seasons. Like that's what you're supposed to do at Nottingham Forest if you are indeed selling, because he is a good player as well. So you are losing a good player. So same way if they were to sell a Gibbs White or they was to sell a Murillo or whoever else. I'm a big fan of Olaina as well. Like, If he was a few years younger, I'd definitely say go get him as a
another player for so Milinkovic, underrated. Milinkovic,
underrated. Yeah, all these type of players. So,
I don't know, man. I think that guy's a bit of a bozo, but I hear you.
Milinkovic.
He's good. Milinkovic is good. He's a good
centre back of like the highest level.
He's just all right.
He's a good centre back. Yeah. Like he's a good centre back in my opinion. But yeah, they're supposed to get the bread for him. Like so, if they get 125 million, they did the business. I just hope it's not us. I would happily take Anderson at United, but not for these fees.
Yeah, but I think if you're gonna get an Anderson, I think it's gonna be at this price.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna pay that.
I'd just ask me this. I'd rather just if all these midfielders are that expensive, I just bypass them all. Tonali, Anderson, Wharton, and just go elsewhere. Go outside
go get someone out there.
See, but I don't. So you're not with Rance on the whole. You just want improvement, guys.
No, that's my preference is that. My preference is always
that's
that
plan A.
I know that's my preference, but I wouldn't be against like just because I want Premier League players doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go get ripped off of them. Like, no, absolutely.
Or that you're only exclusively going.
Yeah, only exclusive. Like, if they go out and like, hence why you didn't hear me crash on the men's, or I thought Sesko wasn't good enough, but that wasn't nothing to do with him being outside the league. That was the price point. That was my issue with Sesko. But he's turned out to be better. Like, Dogu, I didn't know about, so I never crashed on him. Same way I don't know about Edison now. Hence why I'm not crashing on him like many others. Same way with Xerxes. I don't watch these players. So if it's from outside the Premier League, unless they're at a top side, or I've gone out of my way to watch them for a couple of years for whatever reason, I'm not really too fussed about it. So yes, Prem proven is always my MO. I said already, my preference would be go get 3 of them. Go get all 3 if we're really being serious. I said this. Like, go get Chouameni, go get Anderson, go get Watt, or go get Anderson, go get Wharton, or believe
I don't give we need 4.
Yeah, like, but that's unrealistic. Is the point I'm making is I'm cool with that, but don't go get bumped. I don't think any of them are worth that. I don't think any of them are 80, 90, 100 million.
No,
I think you're going to be paying 89, 100 mil for any of them.
Yeah, which is the thing. Hence why I would personally walk away.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way,
go on, Jess.
Yeah, just quickly, because I'm about to dip. I'm not sure. You doing the fun again?
Yes, I am doing the fun game.
Yeah, I might jump on depending how I feel, but yeah, I'm jumping off. Before I leave though, I gotta just say big up to because obviously the French Open is currently going on. And big up to Moise Wame. 70-year-old French kid who got his first game at the French Open. So that was really good because I was watching the game.
He beat
that was really good. That was a really good. Yes. So that was a really good. So that was a really good moment, and that was really cool because obviously yes, I'm getting into tennis. So yeah, I just felt like wanting to shout that out. So yeah, big up to you, man. I might be on the fund again, but I'm not 100% sure enough.
Yeah, big up, man. Just every time, man. You already know. Big up to everyone tapped in. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well, hit the notification bell. Zay's channel's in the title, as well as Steve's channel's in the title. Also, how many likes we on? Because you lot entertained. Get your final few questions in before we go to watch along for the Spurs.
I was actually gonna ask Steve about what he thinks about the situation at Newcastle, because obviously they missed out on Europe, and it looks like their board aren't going to get rid of Eddie Howe. So what does he expect for next season?
No. The right question, Victor, the right question has to be Lazio hiring Gattuso. That is a right question you have to ask.
That's a great question.
Sorry, you're right. It is the better question, but I'll be honest, I don't give a shit about Lazio. I'll be real.
Yeah,
so that's why I don't give a shit about.
I don't give a shit about Lazio. And I support them because they do shit like this. So
yeah, Gattuso's crazy.
You know where I'm at, Vic? I'm happy that both Lazio and Newcastle seasons are over, and I don't have to watch them for 3 months. I don't care who we bring in or who leaves for what price or whatever. It is fucking irrelevant. Because if you're gonna have Gattuso, who's a horrible manager, who failed to get Italy World Cup, has won nothing as a coach in Croatia and with the other Italian teams he's been at. At Milan, he was awful. Like this guy's he's a bang average fucking coach. I don't give a shit. Gila's leaving. All of our good Lazio players, the ones that are left, are leaving, and we're not going to get in anyone good. So that's whatever. And then Eddie Howe's there, so I don't care who we sell or who we fucking buy. Like if the manager's there, it's like you with Amarim. Yeah. This is, by the way, let me just make this very fucking clear, okay? We're doing exactly what you guys did with Ten Hag. Exactly the same thing.
Oh, the whole he won a trophy, so people are not trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, everyone knows on the face of the fucking earth, if they're being honest with themselves, Eddie Howe needs to go. Right?
Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of him.
He has to.
But for some reason, we're not getting rid of him. So we're going to go into next season. We're going to buy in players, just like y'all bought Ten Hag his players. And then it's going to crash and burn. And probably at like around November, he'll get fucking canned.
But you know what I think they think is going to happen? Because like the excuses have been multiple games a week, injuries.
Yeah. But we're losing some really good players now, Vic, and that's the difference.
No, but it's not even just that.
Look at the drop off we've had since Isak left.
That's true.
Look at the drop off.
But it's not even just
Can you imagine a Tonali and Bruno list Newcastle midfield?
Yeah, that would be mad.
Luis Hall and Livermento leaves.
It's not just the players that are leaving as well. I think what people think is going to happen is the 1 game a week thing is going to help, which it will. But what people are forgetting is like, I just think that he's been figured out. Like that physical high press football he was doing. Teams have figured out how to play against it. And then what he's done. Yeah, go on.
No, I'm just saying, if you strip him of the quality, which we're linked with Bruno Guimaraes leaving, linked to Tonali leaving, Lewis Hall linked to
even the quality,
well.
That's what I'm saying. Even the quality, I don't think he's using the quality properly. Like again, this physical high press football he's playing, it doesn't work with 2 games a week because you can't press for like dogs for 90 minutes. Like you'll get tired, and these technical teams will bop it around you.
Don't play with a number 10,
and he hasn't got a plan. And he hasn't got a plan B. His like way of like setting up a team is to set them up to high press to make the other team make mistakes, which leads to chances.
Are you serious? Harvey Barnes been linked with Villa.
Mad thing. Yeah, that sounds like a mass clear out.
But he said, you know what, Steve Gill's give a shit about Sunderland are going on a European tour. Yeah,
do you give a shit about that? That should any excuse that people have for Eddie Howe.
That should be.
Read that comment. Any excuse that you have for Eddie Howe, any Newcastle fans, just look at that comment, bro. That tells you all you need to know.
By the way, I didn't even think that Sunderland would even make Europe. I just found out last minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Sunderland to win the Europa League.
Shout out to world champions, man. Shout out to world champions. They helped Sutherland. Shout out to world champions. Shout out to world champions. When they helped Sutherland.
I like the way you're saying it.
Brother, I told man that them being world champs is like Jey Uso being world champs. It just doesn't work.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That is dumb.
That is dumb. I don't like that.
Guys, listen, man. They just be doing this, bro. This is what they be doing, bro. It's
the world champs, man.
We understand the assignment, man. I've been telling man since we beat them 3-1. It's calm.
Steve, your time.
Jesus Christ.
Super chat. You love reading out super chat. It's your time.
All right, cool. Big. What the fuck? Big up Jack and Good. All I really care about is you waking up in my arms. It's kind of gay, but like whatever. Big up to you.
This guy's crazy. Who's he talking about? JG.
I don't know. I don't know.
Jey Yusuf. Jey Yusuf. Jay Uso. WWE. Jay Uso.
Oh, he means like this. He means this. Jey Uso, bro. It's the WWE reference.
WWE wrestler flawless.
What's his username, Steve?
Jacket good.
This is ridiculous, man.
Okay.
This guy.
Flawless. Flawless. Why do you want to say? Why are you doing this to Steve? Come on.
No,
you know he will say it. No, Flawless. I blame you.
Right.
Bro.
Fez.
Hey, JG, big up for the super chat. I would know.
Yeah, like that.
Bro, don't call. You see, you can call JG. Don't call him with full name.
Don't call it what? Don't call it what? Don't call it what?
No, I don't want to say it. I'm not. I don't want to say
what are
it.
you talking about?
Go on. JG. That's it.
What's JG?
You can. Yeah, people can read in the chat. They can see the chat.
I don't have the chat open.
Jesus Christ, lads! I'm younger than both of you. Why are you talking like this? Like for real, what is going on, man?
You can call it. No, see, I don't want to get.
Why is everyone doing the whole shortcut thing, bro? Like
what are we doing?
That's a weird.
I thought you guys are meant to be drunk. You're making me look like you're drunk.
Jacket Good has an interesting profile picture.
Oh my god, bro! Is it really that funny?
He's a childish. It's not funny to him. Look at his face. Look at him.
It's really that funny.
He's having the time of his life. Look at him.
See, I don't know. You were talking with Steve. You can see this guy is cheesing there.
Yeah. This is Steve. This is Vic. Steve
in a nutshell. He thinks that username is hilarious. He thinks that farting and burping in the first date is hilarious. He thinks that like
he likes that. He likes queefers. Remember, he likes that. You gotta get that right. That's his thing. He's into that.
Queefers. Yeah. Okay.
You show, man. I hear it.
And by the way, before you have to say it. Shout out to AC Milan. If they're hiring Irola, shout out to them. Brilliant move.
By the way, I told you guys that.
Wait, sorry. Who the fuck do you want as manager then?
Who? Me.
Yeah.
Oh, Liverpool. He's asking.
Areola, the only
bro, Fisky. No. Fisky's here. No. Fisky's here. He's not going anywhere.
I said Wilson Fisk is there.
So you're happy with sticking with
he's not happy.
I'm not happy. I'm saying that our board is so cucks. They're bunch of cunts. They should be there, man.
There you go.
We need to get back on topic though.
Sorry, Flux.
We need to get back on topic. Allegri is another dinosaur.
I fixed it for him. Okay, go on.
We need to get back on topic. Allegri is another dinosaur that got sacked rightfully. Like these dinosaurs need to get out.
Shout out to AC Milan because they actually not only sacked the manager but got rid of
everyone else.
Full board. Yes, yeah. Full board.
That's what
they're all dinosaurs, man.
You know the problem with AC Milan is, bro, they were so close to climbing all the way up with Maldini has directed them in the bin. Like people don't know this, bro. When they were in the semi-final against Inter Milan, bro, they were actually going up in the right trajectory, and then get rid, bro.
They were actually top of the league for a bit when Allegri came in for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but
but they were scamming their way to wins. I remember watching
the story of Allegri the past 5-10 years.
No, but that's why I said these dinosaurs. You can't rely on just stinking out games anymore for a whole season. It doesn't work. That's why I knew that West Ham were going down because that football is not sustainable in the modern game to consistently win.
And one more thing I have to say it. See why people are hiring Sarri, man, in 2026.
What?
Bro, Sarri managers switch, bro.
Mauricio Sarri is a good manager. What are we talking about?
Now, he's a good manager.
Football.
He's 2026.
Where did he go?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
These Italian man.
So where's Palladino going? Or whatever his name is.
Palladino, I think Fiorentina.
Yeah, these Italian man just
no, Fiorentina is
Yeah, they got the name starts with G. Second name.
What, Genoa?
No. They got another manager.
Rossi.
How do you spell Pellar?
They got another manager.
But yeah, like these managers,
got another manager.
All of the teams that are performing the best in football at the moment, all of the teams that are performing the best in football at the moment have fairly progressive managers. Like this you can't just stink out the place constantly and keep getting results. It's just it doesn't work anymore because the level of attackers what they used to be. And two, teams like if you keep letting other teams have the ball in this modern football where everything's mad, intense, and all that, they will find a way. A lot of these teams, they will find a way. That's why even like you'll see mid-table teams, they'll just move to top teams when you start just sitting back the whole game. That's why I think that the best way to play teams like Arsenal, teams that are actually doing well, is to not sit back. I think that.
And one more thing I have to say, right? I know he's right now. He will take his time off, but I want to see Pep Guardiola in Italy, man. Go to Italy, manage any club. I want to see him in Italy.
Pep needs to fix Juventus, man. I can't lie.
But he won't have. He won't be able to cheat 115 charges.
Not Juventus, by the way. See, they're done. I know. I want to see him with Roma or Lazio or AC Milan.
He ain't doing fuck all with that Roma squad. I'll be real. He ain't doing fuck all with that Roma squad.
Bro, Roma is right now is good. They finish in Champions League. Roma is right now good.
But let's be honest. If you look at the table, Roma is fortunate that fucking Milan and Juve dropped.
Listen to what I'm saying is, you can take any club from Italy apart from Juventus. Take any club from Italy, revive them, go there and perform well. Because I want to see in Italy they don't spend like what they spend in Bayern Munich or a City or in Barcelona. They don't like do that. PSG, they don't like to do that. There is a very limited quality of talent, by the way. In Italy, there is limited type of limited quantity. Go there and work your magic. I want to see that. Or go there and win a Champions League with Juventus. Win a Champions League with Roma. Win a Champions League with any club.
No,
bro.
I want to see that.
Don't you understand? Pep Guardiola is he's not a building manager. He always gets unlimited fun. No, I mean as in like he can't take a small team or a team that's not one of the top teams and then turn them into a Champions League.
We can't say that because he's never. We can say he hasn't done it yet. Can't say
yes.
We can't say it. We can't say it for sure.
Pep is not taking a team that was like fifth without unlimited funds and taking them to.
This is my point.
Why does he have to work with limited funds? Why does he have to work with limited funds to prove he's a good coach? That's like saying an attractive girl has to fucking go out with 4 out of 10s and not 8 out of 10s.
No, but what I'm saying is he wouldn't.
Yeah, but
why would they lower themselves?
I mean, to be honest, we kind of saw it to a certain extent.
Just to prove that they can give good head. Like what we
we saw it to a certain extent when he was at his.
Makes no sense.
Bro, like this guy is just like.
What does it? You know, I even gonna answer.
I
don't even want you to go further in regards to it. Yeah, we just keep.
Yes,
bro. Anyways, if Pep is not going to Al Hilal, please. I don't want him touching him.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop. Let me get to these, yo. Big up Blank for these 3 super chats. Hey, yo, you lot, everyone. Before I carry on, smoke emojis, fire emojis, applause emojis in the chat for my guy Blank in the building. Big up Blank. Big up my guy Blank. That's my don right there, man. Always supporting, always hitting the like, subscribing. Always in the chat, always active, super chats, all that. So big on my guy Blank every single time. You lot, hey Blank, I appreciate you, real man, real one.
Big up Blank, yes.
Hail the death of fossil football.
Yes, get these dinosaurs out.
Yeah, Vikram's with you on that. He says Nuno Allegri sacked Mourinho next. Watch, big up for this super chat. Yeah, we all know Mourinho's getting
get him out as well.
But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great to watch. I hope that Amazon or Paramount pick that up and do a documentary. I need a documentary.
I want to see the documentary, man. I want to see the documentary.
They missing a trick with that. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And he says Pep's never going to Italy with their lack of money. Hence why, as a football fan, I would love to see him in Italy to see how he does. I'd like to see.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Yes. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Go and develop their talent. See, there is a talent young talent is there. Go to the academy players, take them, nurture them, and put them in the team and do something with them. I want to see that.
Yeah, because he's never been in a situation where he's had to do that.
Yes.
I want to see it. I'm not saying he can or he can't. I'm saying I want to watch it and see.
Yeah.
And one more thing is, he never won a Champions League with Bayern Munich. He only won a Champions League with City. We only won. That is not good. City and Barca. That's it.
Was that Centurion?
They haven't won it
with.
No, treble.
Yeah,
Centurion.
no, treble season, not Centurion. Treble
season is different.
It's a treble season.
Yeah.
Different. It did different.
97. That was 97.
Centurion is 23. Centurion is 23. Treble is 24.
That was 97.
Centurion was
I think that was 97. Then that was 97.
Centurion with he did Centurion with Sterling, Aguero. That is JJ.
Yeah, that's
the Centurion
that's 2017-18, bro. I remember it.
No, not 27-18. It will be 19 or 20. I think.
Brother, I remember.
He did Centurion.
I forgot the dates.
For me, I want to see that, man.
I would blank like in regards to because you want to see. I want to see the best in those type of situations. I'm always with that. If you're one of the GOATs and one of the best we've seen, let's see you in that type of situation. I'm not saying he can't do it. I would just like to see it without, but he's earned the right to go places and get unlimited funding, but it's the only major European country he's not been in. So it depends on what his appetite is. Maybe he decides to go to international football. Maybe he
I with how much he looks up to Cruyff as his inspiration for football and his kind of like his guy. I think Ajax or Netherlands national team.
Oh, you reckon he goes there to Visa?
And again, that would be
fine. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Yes, I'm with it. I want to see that also.
I could see him totally going there, and Ajax could use someone like him because they're in a fucking state.
And Steve, you know, Ajax got one of the best academies in the world.
Backflips and cartwheels about qualifying for the Europa Conference League. And they fucking managers like, this is amazing. You know, we're gonna go and win it next year. And I'm
Wait, who? What? Who? Ajax?
Manager, their interim manager of Ajax. He beat fucking Groningen in the Eredivisie Conference League playoff the other day. He's being all like boastful and shit, like, oh yeah, we're already planning the final for next season of the Conference League. It's like, brother, how about you qualify for it first?
What happened to like the Dutch football, man? These all used to be in big Champions League semi-finals, and now they're celebrating Conference League.
I've got a theory, but go on, Steve. I've got a theory, but go on. Yours is probably much more complex than mine.
Money. That's the real reason.
From what I understand, they're stubborn.
They have a way of doing. They have their total football philosophy, and honestly, it's great to watch domestically. Like I love watching the Eredivisie because it is technical. It's a lot of action. Like, bro, a lot of players are doing a lot of things. Like it's genuinely entertaining. It don't work in the European format because of the lack of structure. Tactically, there's no adaptation.
Oh, they don't adapt.
I think the lack of adaptation in Dutch football into European football, like what they do individually is cool, but it don't work. It don't work.
Yeah.
It really don't.
And also, and I knew Steve would be would explain it like much more detail. On top of that, everything that Steve said there in regards to that, and you mentioned about the lack of
it's money. It's money. I think it's
definitely money is one thing.
For me, lack of they
can't. To add to what Steve said about they have a particular way of doing things, we know that the game has become much more athletic.
Yeah,
they just have less that you have to have a certain level of physicality, which they don't.
And they don't have it.
They do, but they don't focus on it. It's not their MO.
Yeah,
they're gonna go with the technical baller over the athlete. And yes, the best players are a mix of both, of course, but it's a lack of. Hence why they not only have their players, like who's the top Dutch players currently?
Van Dijk.
Gakshit.
Van Dijk.
Gakshit is not a top Dutch player. Get out of here.
Frankie de Jong.
Frankie de Jong, yeah.
Reinders, flawless. Reinders.
A lot of their center backs, honestly. A lot of their center backs.
Yeah. Like I'm saying.
Reinders.
Van de Ven, the left. Okay.
Van de Ven.
Van de Ven's
their players are not the outside of the few that we met. Like there's very few of their players that are like the top end of like the sport we're looking at now. And then their managers, we've watched their managers come and struggle as well. You see them slot. Ten Hag did it. Like,
they're too fucking just like Germans. The Dutch
Germany, I about to say just like Germany.
They're hella stubborn.
Yes,
so you know what it is.
Germans have a way of doing.
Anytime you say just like such and such, that's it's safe to do.
No, it's not wrong. The flawless. No, flawless. We see.
not wrong.
No. We
No,
see
You know the
German
difference,
struggling.
though.
German.
It's nothing
You know what the
malicious.
difference? You know the difference,
Guys.
though. Like they can spend
Go
70,
on.
80 million on a player. These Dutch teams can't do that. Not anymore, anyway. They can't spend big money.
No. For me, it's not.
And the thing is, Ajax
No.
didn't need that.
Yes.
Ajax
No,
didn't
but
spend
money.
70,
No, but
80
money
million
does
on
matter.
one.
No, but money does matter. And again, people keep talking about. You know that team is an anomaly. How many times do you see academy players that many make it in the first team? It's not realistic.
3 of them.
That's why when people keep talking to me about managers coming in and nurturing the academy, to a certain extent you can do that, but out of like 100 academy players, one probably max is going to make it, maybe 2 at a push. Yeah. It's very rare that an academy player will just make it into the first team and stay in the first team for like a prolonged period of time. It doesn't happen. That Ajax team was a mad anomaly. But still, even before that, they were still consistently in the Champions
I agree with
League,
you some aspects of Vikram. I agree with you some aspects of your point. Yes, I agree with you some aspects of your point. But if you are Ajax, if you are Feyenoord, if you are Go Eagles, you can develop a good academy structures. You can develop that. You can't spend 100 million or 120 million on players or 50 million on players. What you can do? You can go to other countries and take young talent and you can develop them. That is what you can do. They are not that doing also. By the way, Ajax got one of the best academies right now. Not right now. They got one of the best academies in last few years. Right now it's shit. You can develop it. That's what I'm saying. You can't spend that money. Then you have to develop your own talent. I'm not seeing any Dutch talent, by the way. You can ask Steve. He will see Eredivisie more than me. He can name only at least 10 or 15 players who is coming out of there, which is so less quality right now. He's seen so many times offer. It's less quality right now.
Before they used to train up that talent, like you said, but now they're just not producing as much as they used to.
I think it's more of a it's more of a footballing philosophy thing where the Dutch do their thing, and again, like I keep saying, the Eredivisie is a very fun league to watch because almost every manager plays attacking, progressive, energetic football. And that's why in the Eredivisie it stands out when a manager plays kind of shitty low block football that nobody likes, pragmatic stuff. And that's why Ajax for some reason have been hiring these guys that have been so pragmatic. And a part of the reason for that is because Ajax has been struggling recently to get fucking league titles over the line and stuff like that. So the managers they hire, like Marty Stein from Sparta Rotterdam, he was an attack-minded manager, and he was this season recently. But like when he was with Ajax, bro, the fucking guy, he went very pragmatic and boring because he needed to get results over the line because his job was in trouble. There's one of those where the pressure also, certain coaches don't have the conviction to follow through with it. It's complicated. It's complicated. And they rely on the old heads too much. Ronald Koeman's a shit manager. He has been his whole fucking career. Why is he in charge of the Dutch national team? He's not. He ain't even. He is
a dinosaur.
Yeah, awful.
Yeah,
awful.
And one more thing is we have to mention also. Apart from right now, Slot or any other managers, there is no any young manager coming from Netherlands say he's a very, very good coach. He's not like other Ten Hag. He's not like Slot. He's not like Frank de Boer. He's not like Koeman. There is no any exciting coach coming from Netherlands right now. There is nothing like that.
I kind of disagree with that. I love NSA's coach Dick Schroeder. He's fantastic. He's very, very attack-minded. Very attack-minded. A bit suicidal attack-minded, like kind of Ange. But with NSA, it's like, okay, you can do that shit. Because like they've never.
No. What I'm saying is, you seen that, right? Can you see that type of football work in this league or in the Champions League? You don't, right?
You'd have to give him a stacked team. You have to give him a stacked team.
That means you have to give him a lot of talent then.
Bro,
a lot of talent.
Managers, they need pay, bro. It's because I think the same issue with us, bro. It's like you need pace all over the back line. You need the midfielder to
need depth,
technical. Yeah. Bro, like I'll be honest. You see attacking-minded teams, your squad has to be near perfect to succeed.
Yes.
That's something I learned this season. I swear down.
Yeah. Because Zier, our back line is not as good as PSG's. I think
that's why you lost. That is why you lost.
Bro, you know what it is? The only out of all people, I'm rating Upamecano higher than everyone else. Like, what the
and
fuck?
He's another scrub. Honestly,
no, to be fair, you know what it is with Upamecano? No. I have to defend him a little bit. Yeah, I think he has the attributes, but his issue has always been mentally, bro. And I think he's overcome it for the most part this season. I really think so. But again, at times he does have that. I mean, against Madrid, I think one of the legs he showed it. So, like, again, it's still kind of there, but it's like he's rubbing it off a bit. Besides the point, that's not the point. The point is, like, when you have an attacking team, you need to have a near perfect like squad. And a lot of these attacking teams, unless you're PSG, it's not really near like even us for the season we've had, we still have to get players in the window, believe it or not. You know, like it's crazy to say, but it's true.
But I think I hear what you're saying, but I just think that defense is not good enough, man. Like I hear what you're saying about Upamecano improving his form, but I just think him and Jonathan Tah are just not good enough.
Bro, Tah's
standard. I just don't think they aren't. Like I just think again, Tah was overrated. He was overrated because of his Leverkusen stint, but I don't even think he was that good. I was never impressed by him.
Tapsoba was always the pick of the bunch from the Leverkusen center.
No, I'm sorry, Steve. I would have never taken Tapsoba. I would have never taken
really?
I'll tell you what. I think you want to talk about
Upamecano
bozo. This motherfucker is a bozo.
He can be. He can be.
I think this guy is beyond bozo, bro. Nobody
Azir, you have a center back, Nkapie right there. You left him. Nkapie right there.
You see, now he is the guy I would have taken.
Yeah, Nkapie. It's a crime to let Nkapie leave Germany.
Bro, he's better than Tah and Upamecano combined.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, he's quality.
Of course. By the way, I'm telling you right now, if I wish, part of me wanted Spurs to get relegated. Bro, part of me wanted Spurs to get relegated just so that we take Vuskovic.
Yeah,
Vuskovic. Oh, okay.
I see. I'm telling you, Zir. I had a fight with Jess also. He said he's not selling. I want Vuskovic. I'm willing to spend 60 million on him. He's that good.
Bro, that guy is a bad boy defender. And he could get goals too. Like, he's crazy.
Yeah.
See, United can take Van de Ven, or if they are other shit, they can take another shit.
Van de Ven is not
that guy, yo. That's flawless, this guy. I don't think that guy's that good, honestly.
I have a quick question. I have a quick question because I think profile-wise he'd suit us, but I don't know how amazing he is defensively. I've only seen bits.
He's not that good defensively.
No, wait. I didn't even mention the name. Chillax. I didn't even mention the name. LaCroix.
Lacroix.
He's all right. He's good.
He's good.
He's someone if we link to him, Loki, I don't mind because he fits the profile we need.
He's good.
He's good.
See, for 40 million euros, that is good price.
Is he?
He's 26, experience. He's good.
For me, he's been Palace's best center back since Glasner was there. And I like a lot.
But we both know Glasner is the best out of center backs. We've seen at Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Well, Glasner's good at developing center backs.
Yes.
100%. Yes. How do you think
they won? By the way, and attacking talent also. If you give Glasner a team of good youngsters, he will develop him. That is a good trade for Glasner, by the way. We see with Sarr. We see with Mateta. We see what he's doing with Adam Water.
Yeah, I hear that.
We seen with Adam Water. We've seen with Sarr.
Yeah.
Go on.
Wait, sorry, 1 second. Steve, do you remember Hinteregger, for example?
Hinteregger, yeah. Austrian
brother was fucking amazing under him.
Yes. Yeah, he was.
What, did he fall off after he left?
No, he retired.
He ended up retired.
Oh,
retired. He was one where it was an older center back, and he was decent at Frankfurt before that, but Glasner, he got the very, very best.
Come on another level.
Wait,
like
people make out like
basically even set pieces he's scoring, bro. It was mad.
Glasner's the kind of manager that just adapts to the players, right? Because obviously he plays back three at Palace, but apparently
at Wolfsburg he played back four.
No, but that's what I'm saying. People are saying that in Germany he played more progressive football, but obviously in Palace,
no. It was a mix because that guy always played back three at Frankfurt, but he used his counter-attack style.
But what I'm saying is he adapts to like the team he has. So if the team is really good, he'll play more progressive football. But if the team
maybe at Wolfsburg he probably went attacking, but I was referring to the Frankfurt days.
So for example, if he went to let's say Sporting CP hired him, he would play with a back three because their squad is best for a back.
Yeah. That's what I mean. He adapts to the team.
They have the wing backs. Like that's just what it is. If he went to Real Madrid, he would probably play with a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, he'd have to.
They play his best.
Otherwise, he'd get ran out of the football club.
Yeah. So
but I personally don't think he'd work. But with us,
if he went to Inter, he would play with a 3-4-2-1.
He'd cook it
or a 3-5-2. He'd be
Inter's the perfect team for him, I think. For Glasgow.
He was doing a great job. He was doing a really.
Ziri will take a Wolfsburg centre back, that Greece centre back, man. I can't spell his name.
No, I'm not gonna lie. He's okay. It's nothing special.
He's stock down.
Nothing special. Really
because I have watched the match. Wolfsburg are down there. I rate him, but I want to know how they rate him. Yeah.
I like Kouliarakis a few years ago.
Greece.
Bro,
I
don't know. He's the best of a mid bunch of center backs that they have, man. I don't really.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. How good do you guys think Stiller is? Since you guys watch a Bundesliga week.
Brilliant.
I think he is
absolutely
really
brilliant. He's good.
I think Chema Andres is probably my favorite Stuttgart midfielder. Spanish kid.
Oh yeah, but he's on loan. I think he'll go back to Madrid though.
You think he's better? You think he's better than Stiller, Steve?
Well, one's a CDM and one's a
10.
One's an engine.
Still is an 8.
Stiller is better.
All right, so
I think Chema. I like Chema. I would buy Chema.
Is he a bad 6 than Stiller is an 8?
Yeah,
who's better at what they do?
I would say Chema.
Bro, Chema is a physical presence and is pretty good on the ball.
He could be like a next rock.
But I do think with Chema though, and I kind of noticed even when we played him in the final, he could do it with like a little bit more experience.
A little rash at times.
You know his position. I feel like defensively he's a bit positionally off. Like for example, the Harry Kane goal, the first one. Like he didn't mark Kane properly. That's why we got an easy header on. You know what I mean? So like,
and Steve, one more thing with
Chema, right? He has a good physical presence, but I feel like his marking at times, his positioning is a bit off. Otherwise, I don't think he's bad. I think with Stiller though, he's more ready-made.
He is ready-made, and one more thing is for difference between Chema and Stiller is more physical. He can tackle. The weight of pass is good. The reading of the game is Stiller is absolutely top-notch. He's absolute top-notch. He knows where to be there. He knows how to stop attacks. He knows when to start attacks. He can be a conductor. He can be a starter. He can do both. He's that good. I'm saying, see, I'm right now seeing this white Jesus, this. I'm telling you, 50 million is cheap for him. 50 million is cheap. Absolutely cheap. You can ask, that is a bargain.
But Stuttgart are petty in transfer windows, bro.
From what I've seen of him, I feel like you have to have someone next to him. If you're bringing in like to the Prem, for example,
that's the case with
I think you have to have
that is the case with anyone though.
No, but for him especially, I think you have to have someone next to him that's
that's fair.
Really physical.
Vikram, if you're bringing
no, but I disagree. I think Stiller is very physical himself.
No, but like there's physicality in the Bundesliga and there's physicality in the Prem, bro. I thought words.
You can't do that. No, you can't do that. Stiller physicality matches everywhere because his brain works. His brain works really, really well. That's why his positional sense is so good.
No, but everything you're saying about Stiller, people would have said about words.
But bro, let me be real with you.
No, it's different. No, Vikram, 1 minute, Jay.
Let me address
1 minute. Let me land. No. Words is a 10. Words is a 10. Stiller is a 8.
Yeah.
There is a difference by the massive difference.
But forget
and
about
tactics.
That.
I'm telling you, in terms of tactics also, go on, Zir.
No, my point is Wirtz. First of all, with Wirtz, there's two problems. One, you're not really playing him in his proper position. That's one, because he was never playing as a left winger or a 10-foot. He was between the two. So that's one. Secondly, brother is kind of passive. Like that's always been known. Just watch him with Germany and see who stands out more, him or Musiala, and you'll find out. Like he's always been passive. He's never been like Wirtz in the 10 is kind of like Kimmich in his position, passive. They've always been passive.
Well, so does Stiller get involved in a lot of duels and that? Is he
like Stiller is the type of guy? He will actually try to get himself more involved in duels. Yes.
That is understandable though, because Wirtz is a 10, Stiller is a 8, he's a 6 and 8. He is included. He has to stop the attacks. He has to start the attacks. For me,
he's a midfielder.
We can't compare. He's a midfielder. Wirtz is not a midfielder. He's a 10. He's a creative 10. See, for me, I blame Slot more than him because he used him very, very wrongly. For me, it's not a position.
That's why I brought the position thing earlier now, didn't I?
Yes. For me, if you are bringing Stiller, you can play any top team in this world. That's why he linked with Real Madrid. That's why he linked with United. United wanted to sign him in last transfer window. That's why Liverpool want him. I haven't seen the concrete reports, but every fucking top team will take Stiller because he's that good. Regardless of a partner, if you're bringing Stiller, that means you have one monster who will stop attacks, who can create attacks.
Bro, by the way, you know another midfielder people need to look at. By the way, you know who's another midfielder people need to look at? I wish Jazz was here. Bro, Mecha is actually so underrated.
Dortmund?
Yeah. Bro, I'm not. There's a reason why people at least that support a Bundesliga club would talk about him starting for Germany alongside Pavel Kimmich because he's actually decent. He's decent, bro. Steve, come on.
The problem is that Dortmund's midfield, and I don't usually do this, but I do gotta call out Dortmund for this. They do this sometimes. It's where a player stands out. And he stands out because of everyone else's averageness. So it's kind of deceptive. I like in Mecha, but I don't. Should he be starting for Germany if Germany want to be Germany?
Bro, Steve's being nice, man. I saw this guy get dog walked by Paulinho and Bentancur, bro. Like, I'll be real, man. I don't think he's that good, to be honest. Any guy that's getting
but let's be honest, that's the whole tournament. Let's be honest, bro. By that logic, I should be discrediting Schlotterbeck, and I can't do that. How can I?
No, but bro, he did not. He looked so out of place in that match, bro. I'll be honest. Like,
but that's
once I see something, I can't.
But that's down to that bum Kovac. I've never rated Kovac.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy lacks mentality, let alone coaching ability. I don't even know how we want to double.
I like in Mecha. I do like in Mecha.
So you think it's the system that made him look bad?
Yes, bro. Dortmund.
Yeah, Dortmund don't get the best out of anybody.
Man.
He needs a goalkeeper.
Bro, when you when Dortmund's best fucking weapon is literally like a copy paste of what Arsenal does, which is set pieces enough.
Genuinely?
I'm not joking. Their best weapon this season has been
set pieces
or Ryerson crossing the ball to somebody.
So Fulkrug is on beast mode.
Oh, is that why Guirassy was scoring all them goals?
No, Guirassy is a good striker, in my opinion. By the way,
he is a good striker.
Like Guirassy is a good striker. He's not.
Guirassy's the type of striker Bayern need to have as a backup to Kane. Not fucking.
Oh, I hear it. Yeah, 100%.
Not Jackson.
Jackson actually scored goals though.
You know what? Low key, if he joined Bayern this summer, I would not be upset.
Love it,
but I would not be upset to be fair. But I think he wants to start somewhere, which is why he may be linked elsewhere. But
but he's not gonna.
He's actually good enough to. But yeah, it's just I don't know, man. When you tell me bro, some players that you can't really say much on certain players because they play in fucking Dortmund, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Under Kovac, you know. If you told me this maybe under an attacking minded match, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll hear you.
Yeah, like if you put in Mecha at Aston Villa, I think he does good, to be honest.
Well, because you're saying Emery gets the best out of him.
Yeah. I think they could use it in Mecha next to like a Camera or a McGinn or who's the other? Tielemans. Tielemans in Mecha works.
Yeah, because by the way, you have to keep in mind,
for me, he's not a star player. By the way,
Mecha likes to defend, but he likes to progress the ball at the same time.
Yeah, he's good box to
See,
box.
he's a
He would have the legs.
no.
Give the ball playing. Yeah.
See, he's not a star player. He's a support character. Necha is a support character.
I never said he's a star player.
He's a second
He's an underrated player because not many.
No. I'm just saying that. No. I'm just saying people don't talk about him because of he's not a star player. I'm saying that people don't talk about other because he's not a star player. That's what I'm saying.
I'll take it in Mecha on Bayern's bench instead of LA Fitness Goretzka. I will say that as well.
Bro, I'm telling you, but that's why I'm saying he's underrated, Steve, bro.
Yeah, that's fair. Because some people will be like, nah, Goretzka's better.
Bro, like you see the energy they're giving, like a Stiller, Loki can be given to him as well.
Okay, now you've lost me.
No, I'll be honest with you, bro, because there's certain man that like they just don't get enough respect because where they play.
But I don't think I don't think he's actually that good of a player you're talking about in like them higher conversations. Like he's just
but by the way, you can argue the same with Stiller. Okay, by the way, I rate Stiller.
But Stiller's like you can but with Stiller, at least he's got something where you can go, okay, this guy is technically really good. So I can see why teams really want him. Nemcha's just like okay at everything. He doesn't really excel at anything, in my opinion. From what I've seen, he's not really amazing at anything.
Nah, I think on the ball he's dumb.
That's why I said he's a support player. That's why I said he's a support player. He's not a really standout. He's a support character who can do well with another star player like that. He's underrated player who can do like that. And one more thing I have to shout out was Brentford signing Said Al-Alama. If you do that, brilliant move by the way. Absolutely screwed signing.
How we're not getting him is
Said Al-Alama.
Said Al-Mala is going to be one of the better Premier League.
Said Al-Alama.
FC Köln, winger / 10.
He's a forward player. Okay.
Yeah, he's a
forward player, brilliant player, bro. Why didn't Nagelsmann didn't take him? I can't understand, man. See, there is so much of talent. Nagelsmann the bench.
Wait, sorry. You think I'm upset about that? What about Tom Bishop? How the fuck he didn't take him?
Yeah, or Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt as well.
I will with Mittelstadt.
Yeah, you see what Mittelstadt like? Crazy. I mean, he took Nathaniel Brown and he took I get that to a degree. I don't get how you don't take Bishop over minutes. Like,
isn't this the same brother that's still calling up Goretzka to German squads? So it's hard to really take.
He said he might rely on him as well because of that game against Northern Ireland. I'm like, what?
Yeah, relying on Goretzka is in 2026 is
it's retarded.
Yeah, that's dark.
Fucking retarded.
Bro.
Yeah.
There are so many.
I personally think Germany need Jurgen Klopp or some shit.
Yeah, probably. Honestly.
Nah, because
he's there.
Nah, but you know what I noticed about national team managers? I think you have to have good talent ID. I think you have to go to. I don't think Jurgen Klopp is great. I don't think Jurgen Klopp has great talent ID. Because you know what? He would pick motherfuckers like Goretzka. He would pick motherfuckers.
Hard-working players.
Yeah, hard-working players. He would love it.
He wanted Julian Brandt at Liverpool over Salah.
Yeah, yes, they didn't want Mane. He didn't want Mane either.
Wasn't bad, but
Salah want Mane either.
Yeah.
So,
Steve, one thing. I agree with you, but
I wouldn't want him as Germany manager because like the talent ID thing, that's worrying, man.
So wait, who would you take as Germany
Steve, I agree with you.
That's my thing.
Steve, I agree with you. See, his talent ID is not good, but you seen that results, right? You seen Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Henderson work. Fabinho, James Milner, Anderson work. He can make it work. I know his talent ID is sus, but he can make it work.
Yeah, like he can maybe play Stiller and I don't know Goretzka and I don't know who will make you. Yeah, I hear
it. Yeah, he can make it work.
In Mecha.
Yeah, but the only problem with you see, here's the thing. The only problem with Goretzka is he's the type of guy that one time will want to work, the other time he doesn't want to work. It's like I don't know if you're gonna get that fully with Goretzka. Like,
and Zeel, one more thing is if Klopp is our Germany manager, we will see best of Musiala and Wirtz. Both.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. See, that I agree with. I personally think you would.
Possibly.
No, that I have to admit, Steve, he's right. But yeah, I don't know.
They probably would.
No, you will see both of them.
My thing is, who would Germany then get then?
I would go with someone like.
Who they get then?
You know what? I would go Hansi Flick. I'd probably go Flick over.
Yeah, but Flick ain't leaving.
No. Steve,
no, fucking never mind.
And it didn't work anyway. Yeah. So.
Yeah, never mind.
No, Zir. I have a manager for you, man. His name is Wilson Fisk.
This guy, man.
Who?
Wilson Fisk.
He means honest lot. That's what he means. He calls him Wilson Fisk.
By the way, hey, I just realized we were just talking about this match, and he doesn't even have a club yet, right? If he leaves Palace, hey, listen, Glasner, man. I think.
Glasner, yes.
Glasner. I think he deserves.
Glasner, Germany job.
He deserves a shot at a big job. He does.
I think him at Germany would work because the player ID style play for tournaments.
Yeah, and he knows how to win trophies. That's the thing. He's in another final with fucking Palace.
Zira, you may disagree with me, but young manager you can give Germany job is it's way too early. But Sebastian Hoeneß.
You've been talking about this guy a lot. What team is he at?
Bro, you see Sebastian Hoeneß, bro. This guy's another guy that Loki has, bro. That final, bro, he adapted like a T that first half. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Inexperience. That's what I'm saying. Inexperience.
No. Sebastian Hoeneß, the only problem with him is because he lacks experience. People will be like, oh, no. But bro,
that's why I say inexperience.
He's unreal going as like an attacking minded coach, but he can adapt if he has to. So that's one thing I have to give him a lot of credit for.
Yo, and he gets goals. He gets goals out of his strikers, no matter who. Girassi, Girassi bagged mad goals. Undav bagged mad goals. Voltemada, he played well and got a good amount of goals.
Yeah, second half of that season. Yeah. I remember talking about that so many times.
What's it called? Demirovic.
By the way,
why is Demirovic not talked about? I realized.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
But I will say this though. The problem with Stuttgart, I think Sebastian Hoeneß would be credited more if Stuttgart as a whole, forget strikers, them as a whole, because I feel like guys like Leveling and them, man, the finishing just reeks, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. If they had better finishing, they probably if they had better finishing, they probably low key could have been in where Dortmund is in the table. They could have made
Champions League.
And Zero.
They're already in Champions League.
They got Champions League. They got Champions League.
But I'm talking like finishing second, maybe doing a better job than Dortmund, competing with a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
Because I think he's the second best manager in that league.
Zero. One more thing is the football he plays. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Re-export of teams. The football is brilliant, by the way.
Keep hearing his name pop up.
Flawless. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this is not the first time.
You get the best with the Hoeneß.
This is not the first time I said, by the way. This is not the first time I said his name. I'm saying his name from last 1.5 years. He is the right coach for us. The tactics, the mindset, everything suits Liverpool.
Yeah,
you think he's better
than expressed? He is that guy.
You'd win the league. You'd win the league if you pointed.
But do you think he's better than Areola?
I will tell you this, right? No, I will tell you this. He's
a little bit better.
I personally think he is
a little bit better.
But
I love Areola.
For me, he's inexperienced. But give him right tools. I won't be surprised if he win the league next season.
Yeah,
give him right tools. That's good.
I agree.
I don't pop managers like that, but in terms of talent, in terms of what I see, bro, that Stuttgart side is nowhere level of Champions League, by the way. The way he's turned up is the performances, back-to-back DFB Pokals.
Stuttgart have underrated players, man. Bro, we just talked about Gemma.
Zir. They got players, but in terms of talent,
the only thing I really don't rate is their defense like that, bro. Like, I don't rate Chabo. I don't really rate Jaquez, Jelch, and all these. I really don't rate it.
Yeah. They're all right.
Yeah, but for example, Mitchell's stat is pretty good.
Oh, the fucking right back. No,
Wagnerman.
I really like Wagnerman. I think
maybe defensively, but going forward, I'm not really moved.
You see what he's doing with the defense, right? The attack is so much better than the defense. If you put this Liverpool defense, Jacke, Leon, or Van Dijk, he can tune out brilliant results with that. We got better defense than Stuttgart.
That's why he would cook. That's why he would cook at Liverpool, though.
Yes.
What? Hey, you lot, run up the likes.
I hope it happens.
Hope you lot have been entertained. You lot got all types of conversation, even here towards the end, talking about the Bundesliga and stuff. Hey, Steve, shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you, all that good stuff.
Yeah, you can find me on Strasbourg. Steve Kells is going to run the Conference League watch along tomorrow on the channel, so go check that out. Hopefully Palace get the job done. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is. And then Saturday I'm doing UCL final watch along, and also Scotland are playing Curacao in a friendly, so I'm gonna watch that.
Yo, fuck Curacao. We'll go on.
What?
Said fuck Curacao.
Why?
So you're looking for Germany
because of them, Jamaica won't qualify.
Germany to play him, man. You want
to? Flawless. I forgot to tell. India.
You're not
Jamaica,
repping the Caribbean nations, no.
I will when they get
I
to
have
the World
to tell
Cup.
you, Flawless.
Now, it's fucking
India playing Jamaica tomorrow.
Right now. Okay.
India playing Jamaica tomorrow. India playing Jamaica tomorrow. Unity Cup.
Oh, the Unity Cup thing.
Yes. Don't worry, we'll get a 3-0 win. 3-0 or 4-0 win. Easy win. Don't worry about it.
You're hopeful.
Mad.
Oh yeah, Jamaica.
It's not mad.
Yeah,
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. From my nation, I had to hear news about Sir Abdul Hamid losing his passport, bro. It's mad.
What?
See, I don't want to tell you, but
bro, you know what happened?
He
went to the Netherlands for some wedding, and he got his passport stolen.
Oh my god!
No.
I mean, it's
see,
like
I have to tell you, I have to tell this. Zir, I have to tell this, right? See, UK immigration given visa to Slot. They haven't given visa to me, man. Fuck you. Fuck them. They given a visa to the terrorist Slot. They haven't given me visa to me. They rejected my visa.
Damn. It's that bad, Sai? It's that bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. See, I'm very lucky, man. All I need is e-visa and I'm good to go, man. See,
no. I've already went to UK. I came. This is not the first time. I came. This is the fourth time. See, you know what? I go with tandem. I have to watch NBA.
Yeah. I'm literally gonna redirect over to there in a second. Right. Hey, Zir, shout out your channel and all that.
Yeah. Zir Talks FCB, all Bayern content. As everyone knows. As for Zir Talks Football, all football content that's not Bayern related. And then literally Zir Talks Wrestling, 3 channels. You know what I mean?
There we go, people. Zir Talks FCB, Zir Talks Football, Zir Talks Wrestling. So make sure you subscribe. Links are in the title, people, for Steve's channel, Zir, one of Zir's channels, and you can find the rest through that. Make sure you run up the likes and the subscribe button here. Big up all the regulars, big up all the members, all the moderators. Shout out to Blank who dropped 1. Big up my guy Blank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 super chats. No, 8 super chats. So big up to Blank for that. Big up SB.
Jacket good as well.
Yeah, big up to Steve's boy, JG. Shout out to SB as well. You dropped 1, 2 super chats as well. Big up
Gear Goose.
Yeah, shout out to GG. What's it called? You dropped some hilarious stuff, and big up
Why
all
the
moderators.
GG?
Because I'm just lazy.
And then I just put a member one because why not?
Yes, and a member one that Zir dropped as well earlier on because I'm lazy. I shorten everyone's name. If it's like 8 letters or more, like I just shorten that shit. Like I just can't be asked. That's what that is. This is laziness.
And before you close
I just said the stream goes
before you close up.
Go
on. Before you close up, there is new game called 007 out. Bond game. Sheik said it's brilliant. I already bought it. I am buying it. You have to try it.
What is it? First person shooter? Is it a shooting game?
007. It's like same James Bond movie.
Missions, James Bond is
story mode.
Right.
007.
007. Okay.
I asked Steve because I asked Sheik. Sheik bought it. He's already played it. He said, "Brilliant. You have to buy it. I'm buying it, brother. It's like Uncharted."
Yeah, okay. Now I'll have to try. I'll have to check it. Now I hear it. But yeah, big up Zir. Been a member of the channel for 19 months. Appreciate you for that, Zir, as well. Nice. Big up Duncy, who's been a member of the channel for many months as well. Again, big up all the other members, big up all the moderators, or the regulars, or the new people, everyone that's joined. Because been there 2 hours, nearly 2 hours and 40 minutes. We will be redirecting straight over to the Spurs
6 points.
Spurs OKC game, people. 6-point game. Currently OKC up 41-35. So as soon as this live stream ends, that live stream will start. But don't forget as well, All the shows you see on the channel, apart from watch-alongs and fan calling shows, are available on all audio platforms as well. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. people. So if you want to listen audio only, I'm saying maybe you don't want to see Steve's stupid face, you know what I'm saying, and that, or whoever else. Maybe you don't want to see, we'll just stick with Steve. Maybe you don't want to see his Dumbo, and you just want to listen audio only, or maybe you just prefer to listen audio only, people. Maybe you cooking, you cleaning, you driving, you at work. Maybe you enjoying the hot sun, and you don't want YouTube using up all your data as you're out. So go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow and 5-star us. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast, or to all you iPhone users, and to wherever else you listen to podcasts as well, people. But big up, love to everyone that's locked in. We're heading over right now to the OKC Spurs game, or Spurs OKC, I should say. So run up the likes, subscribe, get your questions in there. Obviously, you don't have to be necessarily NBA. But this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube.
Wilson Viscout.
Yeah, man. Big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. Catch you lot in a couple minutes. Salute. Hey, blessings.